cheeky sausages! Hello! This is the Log Brinker channel.
Get out. Sorry about that. Minor interruption. Literally a minor interruption. He's a minor. You right, Bobby? He's laughing down here. It's crazy. Welcome, everybody. Go on then. You can go. Well, actually, it's up to Mummy because she doesn't normally let you. Should be in bed in now. Ask Mummy. Sorry, there you go. How are we all doing? Oh, wow. Look at this. What's going on? Straight in the house. A $10 super chat. Kenny Joe says, I know what he's saying. I know what Kenny's saying. Kenny's saying, Merry Christmas. It's coming soon. That's what he's saying. Or he could be saying, to help out with your helping out, I heard that. I heard what you said on Simon Stone the Crow, and this is a little help from me. Cheers, my friend. Oh, bless you, man. No, do you know? Honestly, that's really kind. That's really kind. Well, I'm blown away at that. Well, that will directly help. I will make sure of it. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Wow, I'm taken aback. I don't know what to say. Packers, Mrs. and Vintage. Hello again, people. Hello, how are you doing? Are you all right? Oh, gosh. Sorry. I've been rushing around. I made some homemade fudge for the first time in years. And I'll show it to you in a bit. And I haven't done it since... In fact, I don't think I've ever done it. But when I was a kid, I used to go to my friend's house, Chris Payne, I think his name was. And his mum used to make this fudge, homemade fudge. And it had like this gritty texture. And it was just amazing. And today... I just off the cuff made it, and it's just as I remember it. And Kobe's just had some. And it's a bit like woo. So yeah, that's what you need to give your kids before bed. Eight, and he said 8.5 stars. He gives me out of 10, so I'll take that. Jack Howard says £5 super chat. Thank you, Jack. Very kind of you, mate. Oi, oi, slags. My delivery arrived tonight with a couple of free beer match. Yeah, legend. Time to try the Jasper between waiting. Been waiting all day. Well, do you know what? I haven't actually got any. I'm on Bitburger in a Hofmeister glass, I know. It's from last week as well. So, yeah, thanks, Jack, for the £5. That's very kind of you. Do you know, let me move my seat up. I feel like I'm sat on the floor here. I used the Super Chat money to make a video that's coming out soon. Got to film it this week. So the videos cost me probably like 70, 80 quid to put together, just in bits that I've had to buy. Could all be a total disaster. So, but yeah, I'm reinvesting the money and using it to do more stuff, make more content for you guys. So thank you very much. It's Trilby Phil Smith in the house. How are you? You all right, mate? Hello, darlings. Are we all fabulous? Absolutely. I've been to Castle Howard this weekend. We went to see my mother yesterday, and we were at a friend's house on Friday night. It's been a busy weekend, but I feel like I've had like a miniature holiday because we stayed away last night. It was very nice. We went around this beautiful stately home and looked at all the nice, beautiful, like it was Narnia themed. It was stunning. Hello, Phil saying hello to Jack and Captain. And Bramwell Batter and Brewery. Hello, mate. It was you that referenced the Budvar mini kegs. Or am I losing my mind? I said it in the video and I was trying to get my words out. It just didn't work. But was I right or had I got that completely wrong? Evening, Phil. Me old mucker. All right, Phil. Everybody's chatting. Hello, David Wilson. How are you, son? Oh, look. It was just, I can't explain the week that we'd had leading up to that. And it's been a thing for a long time. Like, there's even a comment of somebody that used to work for me and was like, this is long overdue. So I've got one there. You can't have it, Captain, because it's mine. Graham's laughing. Hello, Graham. You're right. I think John was okay with paying customers getting them. Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind if you support the brewery. It's not just us; it's other breweries. So they're doing it to us. They're doing it to other people. That's the way I see it. It's just the fact that the level of whingingness. Like in fact, I sent one once and it was slightly dog-eared on the side because it got mullered. Can you send me another one? I was like, no, I can't. And it wasn't like that, they paid for it. Oh, frustrating. Simo Subs, hello mate. Simo, I think you misread what I put. I put that in the text above on the Discord. I put a voucher code in for you. So that's what it is. It me or is on my screen? I can see myself, which is very strange, but my speech appears to be behind my visual, and I haven't changed any settings, so I don't really know why. Or is it all right, Yori? It could be StreamYard lagging. Yeah. So I put the doodah in the comment above, but and I do believe I owe you a glass. I think if I remember rightly. And I've got one of the new glasses here. So this is the new glass. It's got the Lord's Brewing Co. drippy sign on one side, and the new brand on the other side, Sleeper. There you go, with its Peregrine Falcons. True story. So yeah. Hi, Simo. David saying hello to Simo. Oh, I nearly put you in timeout. I nearly put the wrong thing there. Sorry, David. All right, Simo. Evening, handsome. Hello, Phil. How are you, mate? Hi, John. I'm well and happy to be on the Stone Crow can. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good. I couldn't get everybody on. I kind of feel like I left loads of people out. Every time I was seeing it, I was like, oh, I should have put them on. But I literally was at a deadline and I couldn't do it any faster. David, hi. How are we all doing? Had a good weekend? Yeah, we've had a good weekend. What's up, Bobs?
So this is how I had gentlemen.
You are?
Look,
Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Can I have a look at it? Like, when are you going to bed? Well, thank you very much for that. Kobe's been busy doing stuff. Star Wars. Why does it say? What's that say? Boo. He's such a. And this is his new gaming setup that he wants to build. There's a lot of. Is that carpet or is that just like you just want hair everywhere? That's carpet. Okay. He doesn't want just a full room of hair. He wants the floor to look like my beard, and then have all his gaming stuff. He wants a chair that looks like an egg that swings from the ceiling. Yes, very brilliant. I will keep that plan, and I'll give that to the architects. Nice one, Cobes. Yeah. What's an architect? It's like I know loads of architects. In fact, I know that basically this is what they do. It's colouring in and drawing, and then they give that to somebody that can actually build it. There you go. Well, that's about on par with what they do. Sorry if we have any architects on. I've had a great weekend. I'm just like, I'm trying to wind down with a small child next to me, being naughty, swinging off my other chair. Yeah, good weekend. Jim from North Carolina, how you doing, mate? You all right? Are you? It's Jim from. No, not the Jim that we know. Another Jim. How you doing, mate? What's been going on? Have you been barbecuing furiously this weekend? Captain says, "Hey John, thanks for putting me on the can art." Boom. Yeah, it's no. Have you seen? Have you had it? Have you got a can yet? Did you? I don't know if you. Oh, Captain. Monday morning, will you tell me what mini keg you want? Because I need to send it out. If you have a look on the website, that's what's in stock. We've got some 8.
All of them.
Right. Clear off you. You're interrupting. I know you're bored, but can you stop interrupting? I'm doing business stuff here. Important things with Captain Meets Adventure. What can you do? You can be quiet. That's what you can do, you little toe rag. Yeah, so will you be quiet? In a minute, I'm going to show you how to facilitate your child up. into a hold, and then put them on a stick, and then you can hang them up in the garden. Yes, have a look on the website. I know we've got some 8 Matthew in as well, so just let me know what you want. It's Mark. It's Mark Drury. You can come on if you want, old boy. Feel free. Who watched the Strictly results? Reese and Nancy went home. Reese and Nancy. Which one's a Reese? Which one's a Reese and Nancy?
I think it's the one
No,
with black hair.
Reese.
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 I don't know the other person.
And Nancy. Strictly. There we go. Let's have a look. I need. Oh no, really? I thought they'd done really well. I'm sorry. I'm a secret Strictly fan. Don't tell Nadia. We were watching it weren't we last night? Shush. We were watching it yesterday. So yeah.
It's absolutely boring.
Can you clear up? Go away.
Can I get a beer?
No, you cannot have a beer. There's no non-alcoholic beers left. Go away. Out. Shut that door on the way out, please, young man. He's so funny. I love him. Hi, Brad. Saw the first gig in ages. Who'd you go and see, David? David sent hello to Jim. Yeah, same question. I'm boozy weekend. Nice. John, I loved your beer mat rant video. I've done a couple of rants recently, haven't I? I don't want to make a habit of it, to be honest. I can be quite ranty. But I don't know. I felt like saying something about it might cause a bit of change. I hope it does anyway. So that was the idea. It wasn't necessary to have a go. But it would be nice if people realised what it was like. In fact, we had a lot of nice messages from people who were BMAC collectors and actually were like, you know what, I hadn't seen it from that point of view. You're right. Even though, hope everyone's all right. Hello, Chris. How are you, mate? Are you okay? Long time no see. Are you doing good? I need to send you some year-old vintage logjam for you, so you can try it out. The Prime Minister is rabbiting on about Omicron. Is he on? Is he on now? That's all I can say. I'm absolutely just fed up with it now. I think the problem is, I don't know whether I should start on this rant. Shall I? Nah, sack it. Let's not talk about it because I'm gonna go down a path I can't come back from. Hi, David. Happy Easter. Thanks, Kev. It's been I had a great Christmas. Yeah, it was amazing. Thanks. I'm only 10 minutes behind. I'm getting there. Brad Elstrom, supported by Gloryhammer and Bootyard Bandits. That's a cool name. All three were very good. Also, I had some beer. Nice. So I was right. Excellent. Your photos on Instagram were very professional looking, John. Looked like a great place to visit. It was beautiful. Just a very beautiful thing. Do you know my phone? So I've got the Pixel 5a has had an update, and it literally just before I went in, it said there's an update to download. So I downloaded it. I had this extra option, so I tried it, and just the photos in there, and it was quite dark. Even though all those lights were on, were quite dark. It's beautiful. Like Lindsay's got a fancy Samsung thing, and pictures weren't as good on that. So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you very much, David. Here he is, Spitfire Callum. Spitfire Callum is on the can as well. How you doing? Much better. But I didn't know he was talking. It makes me worried. If he's doing something at 8 o'clock, makes me feel like he's going to give us some sort of poxy lockdown or something depressing. I hope not. Oh, right. Okay. Is that it? So he's just told us to get a jab. Great. Can I get 300 beer mats and 4,000 labels, please? Yeah, absolutely. That will cost you approximately what's 4,000 labels these days. Let me just think off the top of my head. I'll work it out very quickly. 4,000 labels. So it will be approximately £800 plus the VAT. There you go. And then the beer mats, about 75 quid. Jack Howard, Oliver, I know you ain't there. I know you ain't here, but I'm sorry that your dog had to be put down on that fateful day. And it's a big but, if it had to happen for this beer to be born, it sure was worth it. Delicious. That's very nice. That's a nice thing to say. Are you feeling all right, Jack? That's a very nice thing for you to say. Simmer Sups. Oh, I totally missed that, John. I've been proper out of it since I had you. But did you? Oh no! See, I got a thing, and I was meant to go on Saturday, but I was away because me and Lids didn't communicate. Mainly, well, actually, she probably did communicate. I either wasn't listening or didn't twig. But I booked my jab for Saturday, and I wasn't there, so I couldn't have it. So I've got to rebook it. But I didn't want to have it because I didn't want to feel unwell again. Because I felt I was bad with both of them. I felt the first one I was awful. Second one, like awful for half a week. I don't want to do it again. Speech and video are in sync for me, mate. All good. Right, okay. It's just the playback on my end then. Really? I was apprehensive, not a big fan of gingers, lol, but it's just right. Not too overpowering, but staying flavour. Thank you, mate. You should have seen Mike and Steve cutting it all up. Took forever. 40 kilos went in. Got my Paul and Simon special boy on order. Does it come with a special meat, John? Wink. No, I mean I could throw in a piece of steak or got some Parma ham I can throw in there for you. Your kid could do the artwork for Radiohead. He could, couldn't he? Yeah, it's not far off. Just put Radiohead at the top. It look legit. Captain, perhaps the mystery item is a new drill bit. No, I can't say. It's brilliant though. But you're not allowed to have your. You can't do anything with it. I don't want you to open it. Well, no, you're gonna have to open it because you need to put it in the fridge. But you're not allowed to drink it until the party. Jack Howard, I've been meaning to put an order in to try it, but I'm absolutely broke with the baby stuff on Christmas. Might have to wait until January to try it. Must be good if you like it, mate. Ah, bless you, Brad. I know it's like I have been thoroughly this Christmas. It's cost me a fortune. The kids are at that age where everything that they want is in hundreds. So it's cost, and there's 3 of them. So it's been extra expensive. So I know that feeling. Jim, how are you, Jimbo Cop? Can't wait for my Lord's cans. No worries, Spitfire. You all right, honey? Yeah. Is he sulking because I kicked him out?
Is that what you did?
Yeah, because he was trolling me. He wouldn't let me talk. Let's do what you're doing now.
No,
I'm not saying you get rid of me, but he was coming in and then he was on this chair. And then he's.
Let him on the Xbox.
But it's bedtime. He needs to go to bed.
Now.
Well, I'll give him a slap. That'll sort it out. In other news, very exciting. I'd just like to throw this out there. I've got new slippers. Now, normally, slippers are a really post-Christmas present. But I saw these and I had to have them. NASA memory foam 3M slippers. I mean, what more can a man want? And they are proper toasty. So there you go. And I lost one viewer. Just didn't want to talk about my slippers, but I did. Sir Captain, how's the fifth dimension? Jack Howard, don't be daft. From what I hear, it sounds delicious, mate. Oh, Jack offered to buy you some beer. That's really nice. That's really nice. You want the link? You want the link, right? Let me. 2 hours later. Let me just find the email of the Mark of Drury, or I could do it through Instagram, couldn't I? That'd be. I'm going to do it on Instagram. Bear with us. I don't know why people say that. Bear with us. There's no bear with you. If there was, you'd be screaming. You'd be like, there's a bear. You're going to get eaten. Quick, somebody, can you hang up so I can find the place there's a bear with me? Right, okay, Mark. I have just pinged you the doodah. It is there. Can I have a beer? I've got that all. Yeah, you have. Yeah. I do let him. He has his own little non-alcoholic beers, but I don't let him have like a full. He would not be allowed a full beer. I'll let him taste mine. I'll have a little bit, and we go through like the smell, the taste, the flavor. What does it taste like? Is it similar to something else? So it's not just you drinking it to get hammered. I don't want him to be like that. He'll go far. He'll go far. Looks like. Looks like piss after a heavy night, but taste is top notch, mate. I'm guessing he's talking about the ginger one. One thing with that ginger beer, the head on the beer just dies. Absolutely dies every time. Here he is. Here he is.
Hello, mate.
Hello. How are we doing?
Very well. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm not glad you're here because then I can have a wee if I need to or something like
that. Is that all I am? Is that all I am to you? Just a wee token, a human wee token.
Yeah. No.
You've been all right?
Paul's coming on in a bit. I think it's been out today.
Oh, what, boozing it?
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? I've worked this weekend, mate. It's so boring. But I did catch the F1. Have we banned F1 chat here, or did you watch it? Or
I didn't watch it, but my friends. It's funny. One of my mates. I used to talk about F1, and he used to absolutely rip it out of me for talking about it.
Really?
Then I lost interest in it a few years ago because it was just hours of tire management, and I just thought this is not racing. And then everybody's got back into it, and now he's married a Dutch girl. She's completely mad on Formula One, and now there's this inter-battle that's in the house between him and her, and he wants Hamilton to win. She wants Max to win, and
she will be the happier of the two then.
She's I saw it. Literally, we just saw them, and I said to her, "I'm really happy for you." And I turned to my mate Jim, and I was like, "Ha ha ha ha!" That was it. That's all I did.
Oh mate, I don't know if you saw it. It was mental, but I don't think it's over. I think Mercedes are going to take it to court.
Why? What happened? Tell me what happened.
In the quick, and this is if there's F1 fans in the chat, it's going to go into chaos. But it was all to do with there was a safety car near the end of the race. There's a rule that says all the cars have to pass. It was weird because Verstappen pitted, put 5 cars between him and Hamilton going into the last couple of laps behind the safety car. That meant 5 cars got between Hamilton and Verstappen.
Yeah.
And then Horner's on the radio going, "Come on, Michael, let us race. We've got one. All we need is 1 lap," and all the rest of it. And then Michael Massey, the race director, released only the 5 cars between him and Hamilton, which was against the rules, against the regulations, because all unlapped cars have to go. And if he'd let all unlapped cars go, there was a risk that they wouldn't be able to have the 1 lap shootout. It was basically this manufactured situation that meant that they could have this 1 lap shootout. And I mean, I'm a Hamilton fan, so I can't be unbiased. And if people are slagging me off in the chat, then fair enough. But I don't know. It was a bit weird. It was a bit weird.
So did Max stay ahead then?
Well, that was the thing. So they let the cars go. Max was behind Lewis going into the last lap, but Max had stopped previously for some brand new soft tyres, and Lewis was on like some 30 lap old hard tyres. So he passed him at the first braking zone. and there's also a rule to say that after the last lapped car goes past the leader, the safety car then has to do another complete lap.
Right.
But it was like halfway around the lap, they were like, let the lap cars go. And then straight away, they were like, safety car in. And it was all like a manufactured, I don't know, it was a bit weird. I mean, the problem is there was an inquiry and some sort of protests and everything. But the problem was, it's the FIA that rule. So the FIA have made this decision, the in-race decision, and then the FIA aren't going to go back on what they did. So it's going to go to court.
Yeah,
100%.
Well, yeah. I mean, and the FIA are predominantly French. And that's all I'll say. Steve's channel, good evening. Hope you're good.
Hi, Steve.
There are a few lives on today. I will be popping on. Are you watching Boris as well? Is it? It's always Boris always seems to do a live when I am. I mean, he just doesn't get it, does he, Steve?
He hasn't got as many subscribers as you, has he?
No, he hasn't. No, well, not ones that actually like him. Most of them tuning in. They don't like him. Everyone's laughing at Brad. Phil saying hello to Steve. Jack's saying that he had baller and first date. And Steve said hello to Phil. Would like some vintage log cham too. Would you like some, David? We can sort something out. All good, Tar John. Won't be staying in long. 5 a.m. for work.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, you do some hours, I tell you, Chris.
What does Chris do for a living?
He is a manager, I think, at a large food retailer.
Okie dokie.
And so he puts in some hours, big time. Yeah, it was brutal. I'm going through past. Hey, it's Neil Long. Hello, Neil Long. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. I'm nearly out of beer, actually, Mark. I'm going to have to get another. I've got a machine here with Bitburger in.
Is that the beer monster? You betcha.
It's a beer, actually. I put on. What did I put it on Sunday of last week, so it's been in there a week.
And it's still all right.
It's fine, yeah.
Banging.
It's fizzy. Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
Because I know Crummy did that stout review, didn't he? He kept a stout in there for like 8 or 9 days. He said I think it started to tail off, but he said not that you'd ever really notice.
No, I mean for me, I just kept it 2 degrees and kept tweaking the gas every day, just whilst I'm making the coffee, and then keeps it sterile. So, laugh loud. John was reading my comment, waiting for the punchline. I was. My booster is booked early in January. Oh, well, that's not so bad. He has got a reputation. He's our petrol. John, what's for tea? What did I have for tea? I had. Are you ready for this? It was.
Hit me.
It was a masterpiece, but I made homemade fudge whilst Lydia made me corned beef and cheese toasties.
That's all right. Backed it up with the fudge.
And another new first. I'm 41 and I didn't think there were more things that I could experience that I hadn't already experienced in the world of takeaway food. But I had a Taco Bell.
And?
It's flipping bang average, like a McDonald's, but it's just Mexican food. That's exactly it. But
oh, mate, it's just one of those overhyped American takeaway things, isn't it? That's all it is. Did I enjoy it? I didn't have the place itself was scruffy dirty. That annoyed me. But they were short staffed, so I thought I'll cut them some slack. But the food, it was all right. There was no it was all right. It was just all right. But the one thing I do like about it is it wasn't particularly expensive for 5 of us. And when I left, we were all full. So, I'd go there just for that. Yeah. Jack Howard says his reputation is mostly deserved, to be frank. In Moose Girls Corner, how are you? Good afternoon, popping in to say howdy. Need to get back to work. Oh, bless you. Well, howdy. Howdy, hi.
No, that's Howdy Hi. Isn't that Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh that says that?
Howdy ho!
Sorry, Moose Girls Corner. We're not comparing you to Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. Everybody's talking. They're being mean to each other. John, you should John, you should do a beer based on Sigur Ross. I'm thinking of. Let me just have a look. Oh, a rock band. Well, I'll have a listen to their music. I have to be careful with rock bands because they have a habit of suing you. A trilby full of special meat.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like you've got to be careful, Captain, because once you open the can of madness, it's very hard to put it back in. Nice slippers, thank you. I feel like I'm in space, literally right now. I've got space.
I did catch the slippers actually.
They're like little
Are they
mini...
like the dad version of the Ugg boot?
I've got them as well. I've got Uggs.
No, you haven't.
Not Uggs. No, not Uggs. I've got Crocs. I've got Crocs.
I'd love to see you march around Huddersfield in your Uggs, mate.
I forgot what Uggs were for a second. I was buffering. I was like, Uggs, Crocs, Uggs, Crocs. No, I've got Crocs. We saw something that could be revolutionary, Mark. It was on Dude Perfect, and my wife said, "I need to get you some of them." And do you know what they were?
Right. Go on.
They were a pair of spurs that attach to the back of your Croc. So,
I'll tell you what. Did you see? Was it Yeezy? Was it the brand Yeezy bought out those like Ugg-looking shoes, and they were flogging them for like 700 quid? Someone in the chat must know.
Yeah, I did. I saw it. They just seem to. I think that's the thing about fashion, isn't it? Sometimes it's like once you've got the name, you can just put any old thing out and tell people. All they did with that, they went to a Chinese factory, looked for the maddest thing that they could find. Can you supply these? Yeah. Are you going to do warranty for them? Yeah. Right. Put this brand on and we'll flog them for 700.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like Balenciaga, some of that stuff. You see like an orange high-vis jacket with the silver straps on it and that, and it'll be like 700 quid 'cause it's got Balenciaga written on it. It's like, oh,
crazy,
ridiculous.
Isn't it?
That's me crazy. Just in TK Maxx.
Brad, that's true. Armstrong did wear these slippers and then lent them to Primark. I think the link. I'll tell you what it is. The link is they were from Primark. I think they were. Can't remember now. I think they were about 8 quid or 12 quid. I think what it is, they've got memory foam in them, so they are really frighteningly comfortable, and they're very warm. And the space shuttle was where memory foam was originally designed, wasn't it? It was in the seat. Was it?
I did not know that.
It was either the shuttle or the rocket, but memory foam was developed because of the seats. So that's why, or how we ended up with memory foam.
There we go. Every day's a school day, John.
You can have that for free. Right, I'm going to get another beer. You whiz through the comments.
Okie dokie. Right, that's easier said than done on this absolute sack of rubbish. Where did we get up to? Jack Howard. I'm just scrolling back. Hello, everyone, by the way. Here we go. Captain Meats talking to Jim. Jack's cracking jokes again, as per. Hello, David. What we got? Well done for Max beating Hamilton and getting his first championship. You know what? Fair play to him. It was a mega season. I think it was one of those seasons that was like, wow, this is how good F1 could be. So fingers crossed we get more of that next year. The race was rigged. They bent the rules for the last lap of the season. Ridiculous. Brad Evans, you know what, mate? I'm a Hamilton fan. I'm not impartial. I can't be seen as impartial, but I do agree with that sentiment. Kenny Joe, greetings, Mark. Hello, mate. Horton Coachman, Formula One's. Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. It is pretty. It did have its moments.
I've got a problem. That's all.
Go on, mate.
I've got to change the barrel.
Oh no! See, how long does it take to change one of those? Not long.
Right, I'm going to do it right now from scratch.
Right.
And I need to change the CO2 bulb, so I'm going to do it right now.
Right, 36:30 will give you on
Right.
the stream time is your thing. Let's go back to the comments. Where are we? We are there. Jack Howard. They call them slippers because the old sods that wear them are forever slipping over and breaking a hip. Oh, it's gonna get us all, Jack. Won't be long, mate. What about the start of the race for Hamilton? Left the track and gained an advantage. Yeah, but Verstappen just flies in at just ridiculous speeds. It's not the first time he's done it. But like I say, I'm a Hamilton fan captain. I can't be seen to be impartial. Slippers at home are way better than barefoot. Haunted coachman, absolutely, unless you have your house at like 28 degrees year round. Brad Evans, captain, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Yeah. Alexandra Whitehead with one of those bot addresses again. Captain Meets. Oh, I'm Lewis Hamilton. I'm going to save the environment on my private jet. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I like Lewis as the racer. He is one of the greatest of all time in my eyes. You've got to judge it against the current competition. But yeah, when he starts when he jumps this bandwagon, and it's like, come on, boy, you go to parties in LA on your private jet from London and fly back, and you're making me feel guilty about having a 10-year-old Fiesta that's not compliant or Euro 6 engine or whatever it is. I know what you mean, mate. I do get it. Chris Lawson, evening, boys and girls. Hello, Chris. Beard Dog Reviews, Christmas in retail, always good fun. Not, mate. My local city is Norwich. I was there last week. It was Ramo. Like you go up to the underground car park at the big shopping mall and you just press the button because it's full, parking ticket button for the barrier, and it goes, "Did you get your ticket?" And it's just a battle for a car parking space. It's mental at the moment. Thank you for the code, John. Just placed my order from Simo. Hello, mate. Hope you're right, Simo. Hope you're not feeling too bad. Corned beef hash. Now we are talking your slags. Corned beef hash. Never had it, mate. Never had it. Nah, never had it. Well, I'm a veggie now, aren't I? So it's unlikely. But you may regret the Taco Bell when it goes through you. Yeah, the Taco Bell is like the ringing that you hear on the pan when it fires at the pan. Shout out Joe, Ned, and Frankie the dog, please, bro. Hi, English cat. Jack Howard, like draining an old radiator, Mr. Wilson. Oh, a new Lord's Brewing Company porter coming soon. Captain Meets Avengers, ground control to Major John. Jack Howard, I've got a pair of Yeezys, ugly as fuck, never worn them. Mate, those Yeezy croc things were a joke. David Wilson's laughing at Jack. Bramwell Backroom Brewery. John, as the slippers of memory foam, do they get you back to bed after a few beers downstairs? John, any truth in that, mate? Can you hear us?
I've not tried them. This is my first ever. Do you know the worst thing is, right? I'm currently fighting. Budvar have got this really rock hard top on, and you've got to get that out, and it is an absolute cow bag to get out. But if you do it with a solid stainless steel bar blade, you can get it out. So I'm just I'll be with you.
No, you're right, mate.
If you hear me scream, that's because I've cut myself open.
Come back covered in Budvar.
Yeah.
The Nightbot says, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. It's free. Absolutely. Go and subscribe to John. He's got some cracking stuff. It's not all just beer. It's motors, beer and motors and bikes and fast stuff, really. What more could anyone need? Tom Stocks. Oi, oi. Hello, Tom. You right, mate? Sorry, John's just changing the barrel at the moment on the beer monster, so you've got me for the moment, I'm afraid, mate. Steve's channel. Hey, Mark, you had any interesting foods, bro? Not as interesting as your Aberdeen Angus steak dog food that you had on your stream, Steve. Nope. Ate it like it was a £300 meal at that Salt Bay's restaurant. Honestly, did not hang around. It was incredible. Dave Wilson, hi, Tom Stocks. Phil Smith, hi, Tom Stocks. Major Wrench Gnome, hi, y'all. Hey, Mayor, Major, listen to me. Mayor, hello, mate. Steady on, Mark, mate. We used to have 45 minutes for John to catch up with our comments. I'm not saying a word. It's my first rodeo. I'm rattling through. Brad Evans, forget the slippers. What I want to know is what the bloody hell are you doing in Primark, John? Didn't have you down as a Primark kind of guy. I'll tell you what, Brad. Primark is a lifesaver. When the old pockets ain't feeling too big, slam it in Primark. You feel like Kanye West coming out of Nighttown when you've spent about 30 quid. It's brilliant. Alien 6. Captain Meets Alien 6 in space. You can hear John scream. You will do when that Budvar cap hits him square in the forehead. Phil Smith. Phil Smith, thanks, Phil. Everyone type something now so Mark can't keep up. You, Phil. Steve's channel, lol, to be fair, it was worth it. Mate, you look like you enjoyed it. It wasn't even a bother. You chopped it up into those little squares and it was down the hatch, mate. I'm surprised you didn't put bit of gravy on it as well. Primani, he calls it, Brad. Ah, yeah, Primani. Well, to be fair, if they're knocking out NASA merch.
Oh, mate. They've got NASA merch. They've even got Penn. They've got Penn, NASA.
Yeah, Penn State.
Yeah, they've got. What's the other one? Oh, they've got, because I really loved basketball back in when it was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and
mate. This is going to be weird. On this subject, you won't believe what shorts I'm wearing. Hold on, hold on, I can take them off.
I've got a live stream, you filth.
I'm wearing some old school Bulls basketball shorts.
No,
like the really old school ones. Yeah, I was out. I've got family in Chicago.
Ah, well,
and
they sell it all in Primark.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say I went to the Adidas shop to get it. Who got it at Primark?
But they had these really cool, proper, shiny, like American jackets, embroidered the bull on the back and everything. So Kobe wants one of them, and Micah likes the Lakers. But they've got the Lakers and the Bulls kits. It's awesome.
Hold on, Kobe should like the Lakers. I'm not liking the way this works out.
Why?
You've got Kobe liking the Kobe liking the Bulls, Kobe Bryant. Then you got Michael, was it? Micah, sorry. I was going to say Michael. I must have misheard you. I was going to say Michael Jordan. He likes the Lakers. Right, what else we got then, lads? Captain Meeks Adventures, Moist. Well, it's the weekend, mate. Jack Howard, Phil, that's what I think. Mark's going to explode if he gets to the end of the comments, or worse, he might tell us another busy car park story. Oh, yes, Jack.
Did you get a busy car park story?
I did say I went to Norwich. It was very busy in reference to a comment regarding Christmas shopping. Captain Meets Adventures followed up Moist with flanges and then knackers and knickers.
I'm trying to monetize this.
Oh dear. Phil Smith, Phil Smith's laughing at Jack. Oh god, Captain Meets Adventures. G word. Phil Smith, did Mark just whip his shorts off live on YouTube? What sort of channel is this? I did. I feel like that one might come back to haunt me.
I'll leave it for 1 minute and he's flashing.
Someone somewhere's clipped that.
Oh yeah. You're going to be a meme.
Oh, whip 8. Just fed my fruitcake. Now it's my turn. I presume that's with brandy. Is it with brandy? I think it's with brandy. Set it alight. Oh no. Yeah, fruitcake. You set it alight, don't you? Or is that Christmas cake? Christmas pudding. Anyway. Thank God for that. John stalled him a few minutes with basketball waffle. F you, Mr. Howard. David Wilson. Hi, Mayor Wrench. Hope you have a nice meal out with your wife. There we go. Beard reviews. Have to dash, I'm afraid, guys. Dog walk time and a couple of videos to edit before bed. Catch you all soon. Have a good one, mate. I hope your shift tomorrow isn't too bad.
Bless you, Chris.
Yes, good old boy. Chris Lawson, do you know if you tried out the new beer shop that is where Wood Autos was? I think it's called the Crate Escape. Vodpa is £12 per mini keg and had loads of stock.
Yes, I did, but I bought some in Iceland because there were £12.50 in there.
Did you get your beers in there, John?
I did. I bought a case of bottled Budvar from there.
Sorry, mate. I meant your beers, your personal beers, Lord's Brewing Company beers. Did you get them in there?
No, because they do out-of-date beer, and we don't really have much. Not very often.
Sells too quickly, doesn't it? Sells too quickly.
It does. Well, the canned stuff is good for a year, over a year sometimes if it's being
Yeah.
filtered. So yeah, it's not often we have it, and we only do low volume. We're not like I'm only doing it when I do a bunch of cans. It's only there we go, done. Bosh.
That's all right.
In a Budvar glass.
That is good. Yeah, I was going to say that's a good glass.
That wasn't bad. How long did that take me? And admittedly, the bit that was hard was cutting the top off the blooming mini
10
keg.
minutes and 40 seconds.
That ain't bad, is it?
It's not bad considering you had a couple of mishaps along the way and you had to change the gas as well.
Yeah, it's not too bad, that, is it?
No, I think it's not bad, mate.
I think
Last.
it was this NASA slippers that did it.
I suppose you didn't start bouncing and floating around the room, mate. On Spacewalk.
Where have we got up to?
We got up to the Drecker beer sour, mate. About 8 comments back.
Right. Wow, you got that far down. Wow. You should do this. You should do YouTube. You'd be good.
I'm trying, mate. I'm trying.
So there we go. Create Escape. Yeah, I went in. So are those Budvar in there? Are they in date? Because that's what they specialise in is stuff that's either going out of date or nearly out of date. But that is a bargain. Drinking a heavily fruited sour from Drecker Brewing, passion fruit, strawberry, and orange. Ooh, it sounds good. Last beer, welcome to. I don't think I've seen you before. No, I have. I lie. I don't know what I'm on about.
I haven't met Last Beer before. Hello, Last Beer.
No, I remember the little beer fridge. I remember now because at first I looked at it, I thought it was like something with 2 heating elements, and then I saw the can, and then that's when it's a fridge with the last beer in it. Makes sense. So Jack Howard, someone is laughing. See you, Chris. See you later, Chris. Jack Howard, you're on form tonight.
When's he not on form?
Yeah, I was going to say Jack's always on form. Take care, Chris. 1 beer, and this is what happens, brothers, mate. It's It's Mayor Wrench McNome. Thanks, David. Going to eat them. Check into our hotel for the night. Oh, you out and about, old boy?
Ooh.
Yeah, a bit of romance in the old hotel. A little bit of hide the sausage.
A dirty night away. Love it.
Oh, I say. Have any of you guys heard the new Christmas song by Ed Sheeran and Elton John? It's very festive and a bit funny at the end. Watch the video. Oh, I'll have a look. I haven't.
I was aware there was one, but I haven't heard it.
I'll have a butcher's. Oh, made a note. Don't give Jack an empty stout unless it's feeling brave. That.
Jack's on session pails only.
Nobody gives the troll any more than 3%. Maybe probably for the best, mate. Never give Jack impy stout. Have you seen Gremlins? I can imagine it would be something like that. Yeah, probably is, Phil. Right, I just wanted to say thank you to someone. In case they are watching, because I never know if they are. I can. In fact, I might be able to. There is a way I can see if they're watching. Somebody put an order in.
Woohoo! Is that Simo?
No, somebody has ordered a beer monster machine for a Christmas present.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. That's exciting, isn't it? I love it. I love having this company. It's just so nice. Out of like the businesses I've had before, people actually want what you've got. Where it's like it's so frustrating. The other companies I've had, it's like no, they really don't want what you've got, and you're trying to constantly sell them something.
What did you do, John, before?
I'm a mechanic by trade, but I had a tuning company for a while.
Right.
I did remaps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's not in the chat. Basically,
Gotta
my mate that I used to work with at a Jeep garage sent me. So he noticed on my video that my rear tail light keeps going out, and he's a Jeep. He runs a Jeep specialist in Portsmouth. So he put a new. He sent 2 bulb holders for my Jeep for free, and then he
Legend.
put these for my Jeep Summit Racing stickers in the
Quality.
packet. I didn't. How cool is that? So
I like car-based gifts. They are good.
that makes me very happy inside. So I cannot wait. I'm going to stick them on my Jeep. I mean, Summit Racing stuff is a bit overkill for what I've got, but hey ho. Seriously, though, appreciate you, Mark. You imagine if ever the prepared John, what done without you two? Help going through the comments would have to would have taken you all night to catch up again.
Thank you for the compliment, Jack, and thank you for the insult towards John. Toss the table in the air.
Yeah. No, yeah, I am terrible with it. I talk in between everyone. That's from I feel that's bang on reference. I got dragon soup in the fridge, and I won't even let myself have it because I just know things will go tits up. Well, know your limits, Jack, and I think that's great. That's absolute rocket fuel. That stuff. I've not had.
What is dragon soup?
Is it dragon soup or dragon breath? Dragon.
Is it beer?
It must be.
I had a ghost chili beer last night, but it was like jalapeno strength. It was not good. It was like
dragon soup is 7.5% ABV and contains extremely high levels of caffeine, 35 milligrams per 100 mils, blended with taurine and guarana. So it's an alcohol energy drink. I could get hooked on that.
To be fair, if anyone was going to have that in their fridge, it would be Mr. Howard.
I think so.
And woe betide anyone that's within 10 miles of him when he drinks it.
It'd be like, go mad at him. I'm flipping at you. You're right. I'll come in. I love you. Kiss. It'd be those 2 extremes. Yeah, like Stripe from Gremlins. Jack, leave well alone. Lots of alcohol and caffeine. You'll be running around like a small child. Steve's like, do it. Yeah. And what happened, Steve, when you did the chug challenge? Let's not lead people into more wounding.
Oh, is that where he fell down the stairs?
Oh, bless him. Honestly, poor old Steve. I felt so bad for him. I was like, dude, man. We've all been.
Was it actually on stream, was it?
No, I don't know. It was after.
Oh.
Do you know, if I sit here, I look like I've got a little elf hat on.
A Christmas elf hat.
Christmas. It's got even Quack Norris is wearing his Christmas outfit. Gary Barlow, Sheridan Smith, new Christmas record is basically a warm out of the decade. A warm out of date can of Carling of a song. Oh, that's savage. My Walker of a landlord. I think he was going to call him something else, but my Walker of a landlord was doing some work on the apartment next door and cut through our water pipes and knocked our power out.
Double whammy, that, mate.
Wow, he really is a solid walker. I agree with you. I'm off my nut at the best of times, let alone with dragon soup coursing through my veins. Indeed. Whip8 says Christmas put on fire. Yes, brandy fed fruitcake. At what point does it become a cocktail? It's true. It's Whip8. It's exactly the same conversation that I have with people, which is at what point does a leaflet become a pamphlet?
Do pamphlets fold?
I don't know. Some people say yes, some people say no. I don't know. Cheers for my beer machine, Jack. Didn't have to spend that much on me. Jack's ordered Brad a brand new blade.
Oh, what a guy that Jack Howard is.
What a man. Phil, I just looked up Stripe, 100%. Jack Howard, true. It's all good. Forget I said do it. Laugh out loud. Did anyone see Sting and the police stuff on BBC Two last night? The police did something amazing. So, oh gosh, I can't read. Honestly, I swear down. I'm as dyslexic as it gets. When I start rushing, I cannot.
Oh,
I can't scan read. I have to. I said to the wife the other day, I read a lot of documentation for work, but you're kind of flying over it, and you're not really getting into the nuts and bolts of it. I need to read. Just sit down and get a book that's like a normal, like something fictional, and just read, so that I get into the habit of reading again properly in a sort of. You know what I mean?
I'm terrible for that, mate. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Brad, how did you guess? You're too good, mate.
Right, 2 secs. Dog's kicking off, and the baby's trying to sleep.
Oh dear. How long? Right, people in the comments. How long is that dog going to last before Mark kicks it out of the house? Yeah, no, that's exactly. But I like Walker. I think that could be our code word in here. What a Walker! Drinking my sorrows away. A deer ran into my new Audi. Oh, dude. Oh dear. I know why it ran into your Audi, because it had one eye missing. Because it was oh no, maybe it had no eyes. Maybe it was a no idea that it was going to hit your Audi. And now it's hit your Audi. It's got no legs. And now it's still no idea.
A deer ran into my new Audi. Oh, sounds dear.
What is this Vark tech?
Oh, he's doing it on Crummy's page the other day. Don't click on it, anyone. It's probably some weird Russian.
Yeah, stealing your information. Mark's face was priceless.
Normally, his mate's rank generally.
Well, I've got a message from Paul. Oh no, he's not well. It's like
He's drunk, isn't he? He's drunk.
Sorry, dude, I'm not going to come on tonight. I'm feeling a bit ropey this evening. We'll be watching. It's like a leaky radiator. Stephen Crawford says, "Is the Christmas party box still available to buy?" It is. It's on the website. We're sending them all out on Tuesday. Just so you know. I like your little mushroom avatar. Very cool.
It's cool.
I'm going to be up and down. Okay, I'm not going to read that one out. Jackson, don't encourage him, Brad. I got Sierra Nevada hat in the advent. A hat?
Is there any way to get this as a tweet? Is there any way to display this at all?
David, you need to send this to us.
I'd love to see this, David.
You need to see it, David. If you're in the Discord, you can ping it up in there. Let's see if I haven't been. I'm in and out of the Discord all the time.
What is Discord?
What is Discord? It's like it's having a server, basically. That's the only way I can explain it. You remember back in the day you had like chat rooms and forums?
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit like a forum, but it combines a forum with a chat. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So it's a lot faster paced than a forum, but you've got all your little sections at the side.
Which like subject matters, and then there's like live chats in the subject matters.
Yeah, basically. It's not dissimilar for Reddit even, I would say, except you don't vote things up and down. You can
I've seen that on Reddit. Has my sound gone? Or is your sound gone? It's
Oh, you know what that is?
Oh, there you go. You're back.
It's as soon as I opened Discord, it tried to take over the microphone.
There we go.
It'll
Can't do that with my £2 setup. I always worry that it's all going to go wrong.
No. The problem is,
Yes, Captain.
no.
I think it is.
Leaflets have got folds in them.
It's a good word, though. Pamphlet.
Pamphlet. It's like baubles. Say baubles fast about like 8 times. It's really weird by the end of it.
Baubles.
It's weird, isn't it? What a weird word.
It just sounds like a phone vibrating.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I think Mark will be kicked out of the house before his dog. Yeah, I just said when you went, is the dog like now you've got a baby? Is the dog's days numbered?
No. I'll leave with the dog before anything else.
That's what they all say. Can anyone tell me if swimming is so good? Why? Can anyone tell me if swimming is so good for you? Why are whales fat? Well, that's a solid question. I know that when I go swimming, quite often people throw harpoons at me. We love Jack. He's a nutter.
Do you remember that first phone conversation I had with you?
Yeah. Oh.
Remember, I was like, it's the first time I've been on one of your streams, and it was like, Jack, is Jack all right?
Jack's
and you were like,
really
straight
angry.
away, you were like, yeah, Jack's like, is he all right? He seemed a bit, and John was like, nah, mate. He was like, I say this to everybody. He told me the gist, and ever since John told me about you, Jack, I read your comments now, and I totally get it. It was just before, it was like, I don't know. I read it. I was like, "God, this guy's a bit aggy." And you were a mod Jack's a mod on your chat, isn't he?
Yeah,
I was like, bloody hell, John! Like, but
it's amazing. I was like, "No, Jack's sound." I said, "You
but
gotta
then
love Jack."
there was one night, there was one stream soon after we had that phone conversation where there were a couple of trolls in the chat, and it was like absolute both barrels. They either shut up or they got removed. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So we have. I think Brad's not like Jack, but he eggs Jack on. So Brad, I'm sorry, you're both in the chat, but I'm just going to talk about you like you're not here for a second. Brad eggs Jack on. Jack goes for it, but he's funny. They're both funny. But if anybody comes in and causes trouble, they are on it like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And then they like. I never get trolls because those guys are there, and the level of savageness that is unveiled on the troll. I just don't have to worry. It's like having really big bouncers at the door. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I value both of them. They're legends. And everybody else who's a moderator that's got blue spanner, you're all legends. You're all legends. I'll give you all a spanner. Oh dear, John. That whole dear joke was a bit meh, to be fair. We need Slurpy Dave in. Yeah, it's probably true, actually, to be fair.
Slurpy Dave's got some good ones.
Poor lad's wrecked his Audi, and all I could do was jokes about deers. And what is a server? A server? And what is a server? Are we talking about what? Did I say server?
I asked what Discord was, and you said it's like having your own server.
Oh, right. Okay. It's like having your own little area within the internet. I don't know why I didn't. Server was the wrong word. I think my correct word should have been forum. It's like having your own forum. That's what it is. It's awesome. But if you download it on your phone, make sure you go into the permissions and set it correctly, because literally anybody even does so much as put a thumbs up, it'll tell you. Your phone will turn into But you can set the settings are fine. They're dead easy. Is Bramwell off? Are you off? See you later, old boy. Bless you. Sorry, I completely missed. Have a wonderful week, and no doubt we'll speak again. I'm drinking this because of you. So there you go. I've got to say, I prefer the Budvar to the Bitburger, if I'm honest.
Don't mind the Budvar.
I wish I had a server. Then I would just have to get up and go to the bloody fridge. Yeah, it's true. We call it a beer assistant. I've got a bell actually for Lydia. Here.
Who needs bells? You can smash ornaments together.
There you go. So I bet I can't ring it too loud, or Lydia will literally run out of bed and then go and get me a beer. True story. So my
Poor
monster,
Lydia.
my monster tried to make a run for it. That's what Kobe got me one birthday.
That's cool.
How cool is that?
Has it even got the Firestone print on the tyres?
Yeah, it's got the Firestone print.
Quality. A lot of time for that.
It's pretty detailed, to be honest. Yeah.
Is it called
That's
Monster
like-
Jam, where they do all the flips? They to like hire a football stadium and they do all the flips and stuff.
Yeah, they come to Britain and they do one, and it's weak. It's nowhere as good as the American one. So I've got to go to America and watch it.
A friend of ours went to Vegas and watched Monster Jam, and the videos were epic.
My kids have got nearly all the Monster Jam ones, and we saw this Christmas that you can get the Brodozer from Diesel Brothers now. So, and the Bro Camino as well. So we need to get those. We've got literally, we've got an arena with what's that? Memory sand, magic sand stuff, all the jumps, and then we've got all the little monster trucks, and set the arena up, and then the boys play with them, and yeah. I have many things of tap on the back here. There's no room for that now. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to move my gear stick for my VW that I used to. This is the gear stick off my old transporter. I got all sorts of random stuff.
You know, you talk about tuners. I've got to get my T6 into a tuner.
Yeah. Dan from Uber Tuning is the best that I know of.
I think I need to get a certain type of map though for a VW. It's called I can't remember. There's a map. There's a certain type of map, brand of map that apparently is like
what
to.
An ABT. Don't go to Pendle Performance. The guy's a flipping clown.
No, it wasn't ABT.
Is it Pendle Performance?
Pendle. It could be Pendle.
Yeah, it's horse crap. There's no. He's not bad at what he does. Don't get me wrong, but it's just there's other people that can write maps just as good, just as well, without spending all that money.
Yeah,
I'll drop you some links of
do it, mate.
that you'll get a much better service and a better map. And he's got a dyno. He's down your neck of the woods as well, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
I've got all my mapping gears still in here. I've got all sorts. Got all the old machines and everything.
Little side hustle, John.
No, I don't do it anymore. Long time. I don't have time. Yeah. It's like in here. There's just some box of bits and bobs, just cables and things
that plug into that diagnostic port.
Yeah, there's all sorts. I used to take them apart and have them in bits and all sorts.
Bloody hell.
To get around software, all sorts of stuff. Used to write the maps, all sorts. But yeah, I can put you in touch with someone good.
Please do.
Why was Mark saying balls? Balls.
There you go.
Balls. Yeah.
So is it like I can follow you? I follow like Lord's Brewing Company, and then that puts me in the room, sort of thing. Is that the way it works?
So you have to download the app.
Yeah.
And then basically, once you've got it going, change your settings, and then it's just like a big chat room. It takes a bit of time to get used to. I've got to admit, I was terrified of it. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually really good. It's just like you've got your sub rooms. In fact, I can show it on here.
Never done Discord.
No, it's like it's quite good though, I will say. So like we got what you drink in here, and these are.
Yeah, okay.
And then if I go up here and I click on here, I can go into. So these are some of the other channels. So we sponsor the craft beer channel, so they've got one. But I can go into like Shark's homebrew section, and then this is like Sharky's bit. And then if I click on this bit on the top here, see these are all the different rooms within the Lord's one. So you've got all Paul's Lord pub. You've got a bit of everything in there, really.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's quite good. We can give you a section in there, Mark, if you want, and then you can post stuff up in your section within there. So
I'll be up for that, mate. Good place to start, I think.
Yeah. So you've got.
Don't let me loose on there.
Well, no, I mean you can do your own one. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing stopping you. It's just people are. I think there's like around 100 people in there nearly. So.
Right,
it's always busy. It's always chat. People are chatting, sharing pictures and memes and all sorts of funny stuff. It's great. I love it. It's always. And do you know what? For those on YouTube that maybe don't know, what I do is quite often I'll sound ideas in Discord before I do it anywhere else.
Has there been any more stuff from that Brewdog thing?
They want me to sit down and have a chat with them, but I've been too busy with other stuff. So to be honest,
right.
I'm not. Do you know the interesting bit is I spoke to my investors about it, and they actually said that they respected my decision. They were like, "Yeah, no, fair enough. That's fine. We'll go with that." So I was like, "Okay."
Happy days.
It's just one thing less than it. I'll give it a year. Let's see where it's at in a year. Maybe things will be different, but right now, not too worried. Had an amazing conversation last Wednesday. So last Wednesday, I don't know what to say here. Actually, I've probably led myself up the wrong path. But anyway, last Wednesday, I went to a friend of ours, Jamie, who owns Salt Brewery and Ossett Brewery, and it was his new bar opening in Sheffield, and he introduced me to a lot of people who were really epic, and they're gonna point me in the direction of some things that I can do to grow. And Jamie's like, we have to have your beers in the Ossett pubs, so that's happening now. So I've got to get
quality.
Yeah, and he's such a nice guy. Him and his missus, lovely people. What are you doing up? You're getting cowpole. You're not feeling well. Cowpole's amazing.
Oh, mate, I remember eating cowpole as a kid. Crunchy on the sugar.
It's like crack for kids, isn't it? It just makes you sleep. You're gone.
Who remembers? I mean, I'm 33, so who around that sort of age? But who remembers that yellow stuff? It was antibiotics. It tasted like bananas. It was like electric yellow. Oh, I used to love getting the infections to have that. It'd be like, Mum, I've got a chest infection again.
Yeah, can I have some banana one? I still make Combs. You've had the banana one, haven't you? You're not doing that yourself? Okay.
Give us 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, I'm grab a beer.
How many are you allowed? Okay, you know it. Right, okay, that's fine. Sorry, my child is actually dosing himself, which is... Let me check. Sorry, we're both going to go. 2 minutes. Back in a second. I'll just check what you're doing. Let me do it. We shouldn't be doing that. There you go. That's a little bit under. I think that bottle might be run out. Right, there you go. Right, back to bed. And then, you alright? Alright, love you. Yeah. Sorry. There we go. There were 25 people still left. No, I've lost 2. There you go. There's 23 people. Oh, dear. Sorry. We love Jack. He's a nutter. I couldn't have said it better myself, John. He's our nutter. He is. I love him. He's a good guy. Laugh out loud, Mark. It's not the first task. If I'm all right, it's true. He was genuinely on the phone. He was like, "That Jack bloke, is he all right?" Like, he seemed proper annoyed. I was like, "No, he's fine." Brilliant. Is Jack all right? Yeah, he is. I love how I get blamed for Jack being a nut job. Unsubbing? No, I didn't say. I'm just saying you encourage him, which is nice. It's nice. It's like you're like you're like Batman and Robin, or Del Boy and Rodney, or Starsky and Hutch. That's probably better. It's bang on. Brad's my right hand man, whispering in my. Go on, mate. It's a great idea. Go on, say it. Picture on Discord. Let's have a butcher's. That's hilarious. That appears to be a picture of Boris with his arse out. Where is it? Yes, I can confirm. David does look a bit like a gnome with the hat on. A dashing gnome, none the same. I think that's pretty good, David. It's not a bad look. I tell you who you do look like. You look like Disco. Rasco and Disco. Disco when he's had his when he's got his beard in full swing. That's amazing. It's good looking hat as well. What did you guys think of the Bourne film? I quite like them. I've always enjoyed them. I think though the first time you watch a Bourne film, it's so exciting, and you have to leave it a long, long time so you've forgotten before you watch it again. Otherwise, oh no, yeah, no. We can get UPS to send it, but the problem is they freaking break it all the time. Honestly, Stephen, they just constantly smash stuff. I just can't trust them to do it. That's the issue. Sorry, mate. Well, who do you get from? Just out of interest, Stephen, who do you get from? We use DHL, and they've told us that we can't ship. So there. Do you know what? I might just study and try it on Monday. Put the order in, and I'll just try it, and I'll see if I can do it. It's worth a go, isn't it? Generally sat in the utility room watching the tablet, laughing my head off. She's in the other room asking me if I'm watching a comedy. No, just chatting with these helmets on YouTube. Yeah. Thanks, man. To one helmet to another. Cheers.
I've gone full Simon Martin and got a Bailey's.
Puff drag. That picture is great. That's a belter, isn't it? Guys, don't have that MRSA test. Very uncomfortable. And the silence too.
MRSA test?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is that where the doctor goes?
No, that's when he does the old checks your prostate, isn't it? It's always awkward when you run your hand through his hair, I find.
or if you ejaculate.
Yeah, whilst he does it, I go. They don't like that. Oh, nice. Good. It's nice and warm. I bet it is, David. Next time it snows, you'll be like, you know what? I'm flipping ready for this. I've got Sierra Nevada hat, and I look like.
Oh, have you put the picture up?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yes, please. If you got it,
it looks legit. It actually looks pretty cool. I think
that's quality.
Good, isn't it?
That is excellent. That is brilliant.
But that's the beauty of Discord. Like literally, because our guys are on Discord, they can just interact with us. And when my computer doesn't decide that it's going to steal the microphone, we can ping it up in here as well, which is nice. The OO part course of this 9 days till op, and then it'll be sorted. Hopefully. Oh man, bless you, Steve.
If I don't see you, Steve, good luck, mate.
Yeah, man. Good luck, old boy. Jack, class, isn't it? I've been increasing. She's given up and gone to bed. She thinks I'm mad. Yeah, Lids thinks I'm crazy. I think I probably am crazy, if I'm honest. I must have a level of craziness because there's only me that does this from a brewery point of view.
Yeah.
So either I'm ahead of the game or I'm just a lunatic.
I think it's the latter. I think it's the latter.
I think you might be right, to be fair. Either way, I'm having fun doing it, so I don't
Exactly.
Brad, mate, I can't deny I love it. Always puts a smile on my face, these live chats. You know, honestly, genuinely, I'd missed doing a live chat. Paul wanted me to do it the other day, but to be honest with you, I was so tired. I was even just messaging him I messaged him back, and then I fell asleep. And then he'd message me, and then I wrote a message, and then I'd fall asleep all day. This was last week. Was it? Yeah, that was last weekend. And I just kept falling asleep. I'm so Paul. I'm so sorry. It's like he must think can't be asked to text back.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing tonight, mate. He's paying you back the favour.
But you know what time I was in bed last night and asleep?
Go on.
9:45, gone. And I woke up at 11. And I went back
That's a mammoth sleep.
Yeah. No. I went back to. So I woke up at 11 for like a brief second to have a wee, and I had something in my eye randomly, and then I went back to sleep, and then I got up at 9 this morning.
That's still a good go, mate.
But it's not bad, is it?
That's good.
Solid. Poor old nerd, laugh out loud, would have been off better if she was a younger one. Steve, your source. Steve, what's lurking in your groin? You didn't want them to find. It's got an extra nut. That's what it is. Steve's channel. What you say on here, mate? Nightbot might be watching this stream. He's dirty. Steve says, chat have probably the lack of one. Oh my gosh. Phil Smith says, Mark, when you were saying baubles to the it does. Strange word. Jack Howard says, worse when you go to the doctors for piles and it's a male doctors with it. You savage animal. Courgettes are kind of hairy as well and rough. You animal. You're an absolute animal. Oh my god.
This man.
Oh dear. Only on my life, Essie watching laugh out loud. And no, not funny. Simo Subs says Brad Evans Discord is like a private social media platform, basically. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So once you're in there, and it's not sharing it outside of Discord. It's really good for gaming. So if you're like playing, I don't know, DayZ or something like that, you can actually chat within the Discord platform, because I know a lot of the chat on games isn't that good anymore. So,
well, it sounds pretty decent. I'll have to get involved.
I'm not even reading it out. Savage. Do you remember when Crummy, just at the end of his string, it sounded like he said, I have a tiny penis. He was just where I cut it off. And that's not what he said at all, but that's what it sounded like. Oh, dear.
Confession corner.
Yeah. You can post photos and chats, but it's all private to that server. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Phil's laughing at Jack. And you haven't been invited into the Discord, and I wonder why. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Could you imagine Jack in the Discord? He'd love it, wouldn't he? He'd be all over it. You'd be funny, Jack. You should come in. You should join. I'm thinking of doing a channel membership. I've been given YouTube has given me the go-ahead for a channel membership. So part of me was thinking that we could do something on Discord. But then part of me thinks I'd rather, I don't know, maybe the members have a separate Discord within the Discord. Does that make sense? Where if you're a channel subscriber, but I don't know, I don't like all that. I don't know. I can't make a decision on it. That's why I haven't put it up, because I don't really know what I can give you that'll make it worth subscribing to the channel for. So for me, I want to give some value back of some sort of form. One of my thoughts was, sorry, my eyes are really sore, is to do something where we do a private live stream together. So almost like a Zoom call within Discord, so we can all talk together. So I quite like that idea, and that wouldn't be on YouTube. That would be just for the people that sponsor the channel. And then I thought about doing something where if you're at the higher tier, and I think the higher tier is like 20 quid, we send you after. Well, I don't, actually, is it 20 quid or 12 quid? But we basically send you a T-shirt and stickers and a merch pack, so you actually get something for your money. But basically, it is handy for me, because what I want to do, I just want to reinvest it back into what we're doing. That's literally it. And
YouTube, the brewing version of Mr. Beast.
Yes, and I want to do a giveaway. So I'm trying to decide on what to do. I've got an idea for the next giveaway, but COVID. Is that your dog barking in the background? You're saying, yeah, it's just, yeah. I'll wait until it comes back. The Steve and Jack are at it now. Evening, lads, and any lasses. How are you doing, Paul? You all right? Are you feeling better? What's going on? And then Paul's giving you trouble, boy. Yeah. They're like grapes. It's like he's got a bag of grapes under him. Yes, that's exactly it. It's all right, mate. No worries. It's not obvious though. It took me ages to work out how it worked. I was always a bit like scared, and then I got invited to one and went on it, and then I kind of worked it out. But it's not obvious. You've got to be a bit kind of tech savvy in some respects. All right, Paul. Hope you get better, baby. Captain, don't forget to tell me what mini keg you want, and we'll get it out tomorrow. Best answer ever to what you're doing up. Hey, just medicating myself, Dad. Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? I couldn't believe it. Lids, he's quite a clever kid, so he knows what he's supposed to take and what he's not. But Lids had told him to come down and take some cowpole because he said he's not. None of the kids have been 100% this weekend, to be honest. So.
Well, there's going to be a bit going about, isn't there? We're all fridged off from the rest of the world last year, aren't we? So.
Yeah, it's true. Well, yeah, it's exactly that, isn't it? It seems to be a thing. I'm a bit like Simo. I'm worried now. Simo got absolutely wiped out by it. I don't need that.
No, I got offered my booster. Well, I could have had it about a week ago, and I was like, look, being self-employed in the 2 weeks leading up to Christmas, I was like, oh, I'm not going anywhere near a vaccination centre. What is AMC?
AMC, baby.
What is it?
I'm an AMC ape, aren't I? I'm part of the ape mafia. I invest in AMC stock, so I'm an ape. Yeah. Hello, Paul. You slagged. I hope you don't feel too. Look, right. Going back to my previous comment, Mark. Look at that. That is. If that didn't say Brad Evans and it said Jack Howard above it,
you wouldn't know, would you?
You wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know. They're both slags.
See, it's contagious now. Hello, Paul.
He's in. Oh, bless you. I'm sure I survived. How are we all doing? I'm tired, but I'm enjoying myself. Mark's here, we're having a beer. Well, he's having Baileys like a girl.
Yeah,
Um,
sorry. I've had a week on the sauce.
have you really?
Oh, mate. I've got all these. Honestly, I'm not joking. I could take you down. I might even do it. I know because it'll go all funny, but I've got about on my kitchen side. I've got 40 beers to put on Untapped.
40?
Well, near 40. Yeah, easy.
And you had them all.
The past week, well, week and a half.
You literally have a full month and nearly a half a month's content there. If you posted
Yeah, I know,
one
but
review a day.
a lot of them are drunk. A lot of them are drunk socially. So, well, most of them are.
It's no good. It's no good. No good.
It is not good, mate. I know.
Captain Meat says like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah, hit that like button. You can only hit the like button now because flipping Joe Biden's taking the dislike away. So crack on. I think that's the first time on your channel I've heard the line, I think that the bottle has run out, and you're not referring to beer. Ah, yes. No. We have, it's not Cowpole, it's like some knockoff version that Lydia's found in Asda. So, but it's not, it's white and not pink. It looked like it run out.
What you're doing there, John, is you're mugging your kids off and you're robbing them of that little delight of being ill when you were a kid. That sugary purple goodness.
It's me missus that's bought it. She's just, I tell her to save the pennies, Oh, do you want to see my homemade fudge I made?
Oh, yeah, go on. Let's have a look.
That's what I should do. Everybody who becomes a full-time member, I'll
Get
send them
fudge.
homemade fudge.
Lord's fudge.
Yeah, Lord's fudge. That sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong.
Send you some Lord's fudge. Rora. I'll show you the culprit now, the barking culprit. She's been locked in my room because she is a nightmare. Rora, your cuddle? Come on. I've told her off. So she's all sheepish. Do you want to come for cuddle? What about the flies? Come here then. The flies. Come on, the flies. The flies. Yeah, come on then. Up.
Are you really saying to your dog, my fly?
Oh, no, if you say the flies, she goes mad. Bro, the flies. Up. Come on. Hey.
Aw.
The devil dog. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, it smells amazing.
That does look good. Is that just what salt? Is that clotted cream?
Yeah, so basically condensed milk. Just like saying this. Get a can of condensed milk, pour it into a pan, 450 grams demerara sugar. Then you add 150 milliliters of milk and 150 grams of butter. And then you gently warm it up till it's melted fully. And then you bring it to the boil. It wants to be about 118 degrees. And then basically when it gets to 118 degrees, it starts to change colour slightly. Then you take it off the heat. You keep stirring it until it starts to set. And then you pour it out into a pan. Or I did it in a glass Pyrex lid, actually. And then you have this beautiful... Then you stick it in the fridge. Stick it in the fridge, and then you have this beautiful fudge, which, might I add, is the kids are like, oh, Lydia had some. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm on Slimming World. It's going to ruin me. So, yeah, look at that. So
well, if that's yours, where's everybody else's?
Yeah, no, I tell you what, when you think that only costs a couple of quid to make, that's a lot of fudge. When you think a little packet in the supermarket.
Hey, mate, go down Devon and you go to the little fudge shops. It's like 5 quid for them. It's like 250 gram pouches.
It's
Lord's fudge.
Lord's fudge. It's a thing. Is that why I still love fake banana? It probably is. It's like right, fake banana and cherry flavored stuff.
Oh, I love the American cherry flavor.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste anything like cherry, does it?
It's so good. I bought jelly beans the other day.
And cherry doesn't like cherry air fresheners for your car. Love a cherry air freshener. Doesn't smell like cherries either. Cherry flavour is completely made up.
But so good.
It is amazing. I will take Batman and Robin, to be fair. So, question: who's Batman? Who's Robin? Jack and Brad. Phil Smith is saying hello to the sexy Viking. Fat Man and Robin. Robin Bastard. Oh my word! Hello, always a red. Did you spot?
Hello, always a red.
Did you spot yourself on the can? Have you got the can yet? Were you there? Were you there on Friday night? You're on the new extra Stone Crow bitter.
I've got to get myself a can of that.
Have you got one?
Mm-mm.
All right. I thought I was just about to get.
No, I need to put an order in because I need to get hold of some Jasper as well.
Well, if you get the party box, it's got both in.
Yeah, probably do that.
Paul saying hello to the Trilby. David, mate, you must be busy this time of year with all your Santa lookalike work, mate. It's true. Hang on. Hi, always around. David's completely ignoring him. Evening, DW. Hope you're all good and enjoying the Christmas run-in. Oh, man. Do you know what? I don't know about you, Mark. I cannot wait for Christmas Eve when I can knock off, finish.
Mate, I'm finishing next Saturday. I'm having 2 weeks. Because I've just got my little girl's only 7 weeks old as of Friday, so
yeah, man,
bit of time off.
I'm whacked. So yeah, I'm finishing. I think I'm finishing 23rd. I think I'm going to finish on the 23rd. So essentially, this is the last week, really. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that other week will be fairly. Well, actually, I always say this: be fairly laid back, and then it's like a flipping mad thing until Christmas Eve.
Do you always find though that when you stop for Christmas, you get ill? I'm always ill for Christmas.
Yeah, quite often. Yeah,
because the pipe gets absolutely knocked out over the December. And
yeah,
and we had a phone conversation the other day, didn't we? It sort of goes like that. You know, your health with your bit with work and stuff.
It's totally that. I have this cycle. Paul knows it as well because he's seen it himself. I'm like, fine. I'm doing really well. I'm working really hard. Blah 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 blah. And I can't seem to find that balance and stop. And like, I'm always either an absolute 110% constantly, and I'll work mad hours. I mean, Jack Howard was up when I loaded up a Premiere at 2:30 in the morning. I didn't realise I'd loaded it. I was so tired. I'd finished editing the video. It was 2:30 in the morning because I'd finished doing the paperwork that I've been doing. I was like, well, I'm up now. I might as well wait until it goes up. And Jack was like, flipping it, you're still up at this time. And I was like, yeah, that's what my job is. I do YouTube, but I still have a full-time job. So it's like, I'm lucky that I can do what I can do. But yeah, Jack, I lack people skills, so not a good idea. Can you imagine that? You're like, what do you want this Christmas? Oh, I want a Scarlet. Well, you're not getting one because your parents are skint.
Good luck, you scruffy little urchin.
Oh dear. Trilby's on the mend. Thank you. What happened to the Trilby? Was the Trilby ill? What Brad says? What are people skills? Could be worse. Could lack any skills. Like Brad. That's savage. Brad asked Jack. This still. You mean Craig David?
I'm seeing something brewing here. Like, you know, when like America and Russia go to war, it's going to be chaotic.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Jack and Brad.
I feel like Jack, Brad, and David are going to start a coalition of beer lunatics. Well, it's when 50% of your comments go down the gullet like a dog. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So true. So true. It's so true. If Paul does keep the bucket from man flu, please can you can let Poor Paul. Look, I'm just gonna quickly. This is so savage. Poor curtains. I get DPD. Yeah, they won't deal with us. Yodel. Oh, you get DHL. Right. I'll see what I can do. Let me, Stephen, tomorrow. Let me have a go at that. In fact, Stephen, go on the website, fill in any contact form. Doesn't matter what it is. And then what I'll do is I'll have a mess around with it tomorrow because it'd be nice for you to get some beer. So fill it out tomorrow, and I'll try and get an answer. We just have to try it on our portal, but I was told I couldn't. But that I don't know if the person telling me actually knew what she was talking about. So yeah, just ping me it because if I can, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's savage, isn't it? Jack's laughing his head off. Jack, how do you go to the same doctor's surgery? Yeah, well, courgette fingers. Honestly, always read it's when you run your fingers through his hair whilst he's doing it. It's very awkward. I'm never hanging curtains again for the fear of ridicule from Jack Howard. They look like a beautiful quality curtain, honestly. Mark, were you there when I was in the hot tub doing a live stream?
I don't think so, mate. I'd remembered that, I think.
It was either on Crummy's. I think it was Crummy's channel. He got some Blue Monkey beer, and it was me, Paul, and Crummy. But I was on holiday, and I had a hot tub, which I basically sat in and got drunk most of the time. And I nearly drowned because I think it was Jack made a comment.
What?
Paul's curtains would look suitable at a crematorium. As it just tickled me pink, which is just morbid and funny at the same time. Look, Stephen, I'm not being funny, mate, but some of us are relying on serious chat. Boom! Hello, Henry. How are you?
Hello, Henry. Hey, mate.
Nice to see you. Henry, are you on the new can? I can't remember. Oh, do you know what? I've got the design here. Let me have the butchers. Mark, you read some comments because you're way faster than me.
Okay, right. Let's go.
I shall ping them as you go.
No worries, mate. I'm just scrolling up. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, you're going to... Okay, cool. Kenny Joe, I don't think you're crazy, John. It must be the English beer. I must have missed that one.
Well, I was saying I was crazy earlier.
Oh, yeah. Well, it probably is the English beer, mate. You never really know what you're getting at the moment.
What? Might be. You know exactly what you're getting.
Right. Do you want me to read them as I scroll through my chat, or do you want to highlight them as you go? Oh, smash that like button from Henry420. Fair play, mate. Jack Howard. I know being say bullying is bad, but if it rids the world of them curtains, it's done a good thing. Yeah, fair play. Paul's beer reviews. Dave Wilson. Haha, yeah, great idea, mate. Congratulations, Jack. You got some curtains. Hey, Jack. Paul, send your address to Paul and just put them up and then get them on Discord, mate. We need a good laugh at this. Paul's beer reviews. Live the curtains and stand proud. Oh, Jack Howard. Yeah, people say, yeah, I wonder, it was a bit weird. Henry420, smash that like button. Absolutely. David Wilson, I'm hoping curtains will be part of the new cam room, a bit like Crummy's egg boxes. Oh, even if he just chops a little bit and frames it on the wall or something, it needs something for the old time's sake.
Yeah, absolutely. R.I.P. the curtains.
Yeah, it's got to be. There's got to be some sort of like ceremony or something. Always a red. Higher tier has to be called gold member, especially given the way the conversation has gone. Oh, I agree with that. Sorry, John. Got fingered up the bum by some geezer with courgette fingers yesterday. Felt rough ever since from Paul's beer reviews.
That's savage. Oh, gosh.
I will go full Liam Jack Howard. I will go full Liam Neeson if them curtains live into the new year. I swear we'll find them and we'll kill them. Second night of Paul in his new house, and there's Jack Howard in his living room with a knife.
That's silly.
David Wilson just started a Sierra Nevada Optimum triple IPA at 11%. Awesome aroma and first sip. Yeah, I can imagine that's pretty good, mate. Captain Meats, John sent you a message on Instagram for keg time. There we go. Paul's beer reviews. Dave Wilson, great beer, enjoy. I've not had that Optimum. That does sound banging though. Jack Howard, lol, left feeling like spare bog rose on a holder, ain't you, Paul, mate?
There we go.
Henry thought, go on, sorry.
These Henry, indeed, smash the like button. Thank you, Henry. So on here, these are all I put little Easter eggs in. So Sobieski, who we haven't seen in ages, had a duck avatar.
I feel like he was on Crummy's stream the other day.
Was he really?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. I love Sobieski. He's such a good guy. So I had to include it, Sobieski. So he's there. That's Joe Biden's dentures just here. This is Alan Mead to get to the chopper and his cow Fraser. Down here is Captain Meat. So it's a captain. It's an airline pilot who's obviously a captain with a steak as a face. And then that's the haunted coachman. And then there's a guy called Jesse who's got a cat wearing shades with a black cap on. And then we've got a little elf. So elf. What's it called? Elk down here, which is Buddy Weiser, and there's some other Finnish people that come on. Salty popcorn just there. Got a Spitfire Callum up here. And then right here is always a red. So where Hazy Haze is. Now, randomly, this glass was higher. So for some, the glass was supposed to be here on top of where it said Hazy Haze. But for some reason, the editing software popped it down. So it's actually a mistake. It's meant to be high. It's meant to be. Yeah. So on the next one, we'll put it in the right spot. That's Mel. So that's it. And then it tells you about the people. Henry 420. I thought I'd put you in, but you're not there. Oh, I tell you why we didn't put Henry 420 in, because when it went via our lawyers, they said you can't really put 420 on the can. That's the reason.
Advertising drugs, I suppose, or something.
Yeah, that was the reason. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really, because if that's your bag, mate, who am I to judge? Had the booster, and I am okay. I've just eaten. Nice, Captain. Oh gosh, I don't want to have it. So, did you feel rough with the booster? In all seriousness, like, was there anything, or were you fine? And what was the one that you had before? Because I had Astra, Vauxhall Astra.
Oh, that was a naughty one, wasn't it?
Flipping heck, I never felt so rough as that.
Yeah, I was lucky. I was so lucky. I got on Pfizer. Literally, there was 2 queues, and it was like second AstraZeneca or first lot of Pfizer. I was so lucky. It must have been like a day before they introduced it.
My missus had Pfizer. She was fine.
Yeah.
Brad's my brother from another brother.
Oh God. He's from. I know Jack's from East Anglia near me, so that's probably could happen.
Okay. Thick as custard, but as loyal as an old dog. Oh, that's nice. Paul, first you were afraid, you were petrified, but Paul, you will survive. Cheers, Steve. That's your shoulder for the savage. The savagery. Brother from another brother. Firth.
He's written the same thing, hasn't he?
Yeah. Nobrots.
Oh, there we go.
No, but I think it might be by the time the op is sorted. Oh, man. Do you know, the problem is when you're waiting for something to happen and, like, you're in pain, like my tonsils, I was waiting for them to be taken out a few years back and I was in agony with them. and it just wears you down. You just become. It's like I saw somebody lose it the other day in the supermarket, and it was over something and nothing. And I just thought I said to the dude, I went up to him because he was properly getting mad with this lady in Sainsbury's, and I just said to him, I just hey dude, like, just calm, it's all right. And then this lady in Sainsbury's like, I'm gonna call the police. I was like, don't call the police. I know this guy, and she didn't know him at all. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know him at all. I didn't know who he was, and I was like, dude, just. And I walked, sort of took him around the corner. I was like, you're right. Don't worry about it. It's getting to all of us. Just the rules suck. It's winding us all up. Just chill. What's happened? And then he was like, oh well, it's this and that. And actually, when I talked to him, all sorts of crap was going off in his life, and it was just like it was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And I said to him, I said, the other day I got out of my Jeep and raged with 3 people. Like I proper lost my mind with these three people, and I thought, and I was screaming at him. I was like, because he put his fist up as I left, as if he wanted to fight, and I just lost it. I was like, got out of the car. I was like, you want to fight? And I was just like, did it? I went full mad. I rang Paul because I was so disgusted with myself. I was really upset. I lost my temper like that for years, and I went up and I proper lost it. But I didn't batter anybody, which was nice. It was a lot of verbal, and that was enough that they were frightened. So I stopped. But then I felt bad after. I was like, yeah, that's probably not the way to go.
Like you say, mate, lots of silent battles going on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was just like it was like a little thing, and it just sent me over the edge. And same with this guy in Sainsbury's. There was loads of stuff going on. I was like, mate, I had this last week. You'll feel terrible later. It's just not worth it. So yeah, Captain Meat's Adventures. Sing it, fella. I did. It's okay, Brad. I like custard.
Love
David
custard.
Wilson, thanks, mate. Means a lot. Name a better sauce than custard.
It's custard. Hold on, it's custard a sauce? I'm not having that. Custard is not a sauce. It's not.
Is it not? What is it then if it's not a sauce?
Oh, I don't know. It's not a sauce. I'm not having that. It can't be a sauce.
One sauce I've never got is that hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise, yeah.
Just
But
doesn't taste
is that mustardy? Is that musty?
It just never tastes of anything. It's just white and blah.
Is it like you have it on eggs, salmon royale or eggs royale, whatever you call it, with salmon and?
Well, I wouldn't know, but with you being an electrician,
well, yeah, you know
those things.
I bloody wish.
Yeah, do you have that with caviar?
Well,
I'm just wiping my insulated screwdriver off of the £50
ding
note.
ding.
I never thought I would say this publicly, but I would do some nasty, horrible thing to get John's fudge in me. It's beautiful fudge, I will say. What about Lord's Beer Fudge? Bandon Car Fudge? I could do it. I reckon I could do that. I reckon I could.
See, that's a use for them cans of Sunset Cocoa, mate.
No, there's no use for those cans of Sunset Cocoa. They're never, ever coming out again. They're done. Never, ever will that beer come back. Unless we can get it exactly how I want it. Never coming back. Laugh at Land, Ginger Man feeds his child fudge as little bedtime snack and wonders why he's still awake. Well, there is that, to be fair. John needs to make some of that and give it out of Brew London to your friends next year. Well, I could, but the only issue is with it, it ruins the taste of beer. You have that much sweet stuff. Right, Mark, you get the chat. I can do the chat. And I think we'll go to 10:30 because it's a school night, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds sensible, mate.
And my back is killing me from my Vivaro. The seat is so hard.
Jack Howard, Brad, that stunned me, mate. Nearly fell off a chair. Swear to God. You two are a nightmare. Paul's beer reviews. These poor kids are passing off their tits, landing in bed like that. Dad. Brad Evans is laughing. Captain Meets Jack and Brad could be the Joker and the Riddler. Absolutely, they could. Jack Howard, image of Brad drop kicking an old deer for a pack of John's Fudge. Have that, Eileen. Give me your fudge. Always a red. No, I was on a work Christmas party on Friday. What did I miss? Always a red. Sorry, I missed that one, mate. Steve's channel. Right, gents. Off to watch the Bourne film. Bond film. Have a great stream. All the best. Take care, Steve, mate. Paul saying goodbye to Steve. Good old boy. Brad Evans, I'm done. I'm literally in tears. Nightbot's having a crack again. Steve's channel. Haven't seen it, but heard it was good. Brad Evans, worst thing is I'm sober, mate. Get a beer in you now. Come on. Jack Howard, been a belter tonight, chaps. It's been bloody funny, honestly. I've been like, I've got tears in my eyes now. It's been ridiculous. Me too, Brad. 1 tin of Jasper. Lol. I don't sleep for shit either. Well, you will do, mate. Get a couple more tins of Jasper in here. You'll be sleeping like a baby.
Like a abused badger.
And we're up to Whip 8's comment about some people have to work.
Some people have to work as hard as you, so I don't have to. Oh, well, fair enough. Yeah. No. Well, yeah.
One day, Rodney.
All I can say is I might moan about doing long hours, but I do enjoy working. But what I don't want to do, right, and this is what's important to me. So I've got to work hard because I want the things for my family that I think when you have kids, things change and you kind of want different stuff. But I don't want to do it at the expense of my relationship with my wife and kids. So I see a lot of people that get very wealthy, but their relationship with their wife and kids suffers massively.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to be like that. So I feel like a lot of the time, like with church, work, YouTube, social life, it's like spinning plates.
Yeah.
And so finding that balance is very difficult. And I think sometimes one of the things I struggle with is everybody, like, I don't know if you get this, Mark, and people in the comments, there's a point at which everybody wants you. They want something off you. Everybody wants something. You know, like, my dad used to do it. He's like, can no one in this house do anything without me? And I used to think, man, you're such a whinge bag. It's not that bad.
Shut up.
Yeah. Now I'm like, flipping heck, I totally get it. Totally get it. 100%.
No, I do get it, mate.
It's true. Oh, dear. Oh.
Oof. He was worried about that.
It's not good. It's not good, Phil. You gotta get that thing boosted. It's funny because when you say boosted, it always makes me think of putting a turbo on it.
Boost.
Could you imagine if I came back with a tattoo of a Garrett turbo on my shoulder?
You would though, mate.
I went to the wrong place and they said get boosted, so I did. That's a flipping TikTok right there, isn't it?
Got my booster.
Always a red. Jack Howard, lol. Have we not auctioned these curtains yet? Curtains for charity. Maybe Jack and Brad need to sort this out with a blue collar fight. Who's licking who in the ring? I don't know.
Sounds like one for an adult website.
It does. That sounds something very dodgy, Captain. Me and Brad and everyone really, we give as good as we get here. To be honest, it seems it's just a bit of fun. Yeah, it is. It's just a laugh. I mean, I'm certainly not particularly sensitive about anything. It's, right. Let me clarify something. I want to say this whilst everyone's who matters is here. This is what we do involves beer. And when you've had a few beers, your brain to mouth filter is not quite as good as normal. And then that's why stuff gets said that probably shouldn't be said, or gets said in the wrong manner or in the wrong terms. And then the other problem is when you read something on a text. I mean, I don't know about you, Mark, but the amount of times I've sent, everybody thinks that when I'm texting or I'm sending emails that I've got the ump.
Is this context?
because
You lose it, don't you?
Yeah, I type the fact. I'm like blah 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 blah. Kind regards, John. Bang. Sometimes you don't get kind regards. Sometimes I can't be bothered to put my name because I figured you know it's me. And it always makes me look like I've got the arse, and I haven't at all. Not in the slightest. So this is the problem. So we've got YouTubers who are all different. We're all drinking beer, and then on top of that, you've got comments in chat which can be taken out of context. So all of those things together, we have to allow a bit of grace for one another. Otherwise, we'd all be falling out. I will say we just don't have that here. I'm falling out. It's all good. So everybody just gets on and we have a good laugh. And I think there's only been a couple of people that we've ever had to kick. And normally, in fact, most of the time, it's nothing to do with me. It's Brad and Jack and the other moderators that will, David Wilson, not David. Well, David, I'm not sure if David's a mod, actually. I think I tried to make David a mod and he didn't want to be a mod. But I know Captain's kicked a few out and stuff like that. That's what we do. We look after
it happens, mate.
Yeah.
So, Brad, you say you're friends with Jack. Are you East Anglia as well, mate, or are you somewhere else?
Cousins? The cousins.
There we go.
They're probably cousins.
And brother. And father and son.
There's lots of love. But if I came to it, I'd knock 7 bells out of him, and he knows it. Let's not start that. If I'm on the cam, I'm honoured, and definitely will purchase something. You were, Henry. I'm really sorry. You were on the cam, but you got taken off because of the 420 bit. Sorry, man. But I wanted to put you on, but it gets glanced over. 2 of our investors are lawyers, so I get told off. We got raided. Did I tell you we got raided by Trading Standards? They just turned up
recently.
Yeah, it was only probably a month ago. They just turned
They're
up.
coming for them last can to Sunset Cocoa, I reckon, mate.
Oh man, I was just like, holy crap! I hope I've done everything right. And they went through it, and I said, look, just knock yourself out. Go have a look around. Grab whatever you want to grab. Nothing's off limits, apart from that room because it's got electricity in. Don't touch that. Could die.
That's where the dodgy money is.
No, honestly.
No, I'm joking.
I nearly died in that electric room. All seriousness. It was really, really old, and the wires have got they're oil filled with like paper around them, and and they kept getting power cuts in the valley. And it relies on the oil to be warm to insulate the electric. And basically, it'd been off for 48 hours over the weekend. I came in and I pulled the big lever down to turn the whole mill back on.
Huge arc.
It just flipping exploded.
Yeah.
And it blew like plate, cast iron thing with these porcelain things in it with all the breakers on. And all this oil just flipping went boom. And luckily the oil didn't get me because apparently the oil's like super carcinogenic. I didn't get a drop on me. I was like, and stupidly in my brain I went back to pull the handle back down. The guy behind me just grabbed me and pulled me back.
No.
He probably saved my life. That's flipping crazy. So yeah. But anyway, the guy went round, Trading Stands guy, went round, checked everything, got every can out, looked at everything, and it was like, and I was like, right, okay, what's the damage? Sit me down. It's like, nothing. I've weighed your cans, been through your labels. There's nothing on there. I can't.
Do you have to get like a hygiene rating because you technically serve in something to consume?
You should, but you don't have to.
Right. Okay.
The thing is, beer is very odd in the sense of it's not like other things. If you get it wrong, everything goes off. And everything will go to crap, and the drinker will pick it up straight away. You won't sell any, and it'll go off. So it's very rare. So they don't really check up on breweries as much as they should. However, we've got a hygiene rating. We only got 4 out of 5 because of our building, because of the the roof in the place. So basically, they said if a mouse got up there, could it fall in the tank? And I was like, well, one, the tank would have to be open, which they're not; they're shut. Two, the mouse couldn't get from one section to the other unless it hung underneath the beam, because each
Spider
beam,
mouse.
yeah, the beam's got dividers, beams going the other way. So I was like, not really. So we wanted to make a beer called Hypothetical Mouse because of this. That's how we didn't get our 1 star. It was just in the off chance. But we've got all. We had another accreditation, which was from SEBA, which is a lot harder to get than the council one. And they passed us. They were like, "Yeah, you're doing everything. We've got all sorts of stuff in place." So anyway, trading standards guy went through it all, looked at it all, and he went, "There's nothing. I can't tell you anything. You're not.
Boom.
There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. There's nothing. I can't. I've weighed everything. I've checked everything. All your documentation is correct. Everything you're saying is right. It's fine." So I was like,
There we go.
"Okay. Winner, chicken dinner."
Now you can really take the piss because they're not going to show up for another 12 months.
Mm. It's true. It's true. So, opinions mutual. Good job on the label. Jack, everyone would probably drink the beer. Well, yeah.
Oh,
Help you
hello, Mark
find
Jones.
people. Hello, Marky. Mark. Beautiful Ken art. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Got it. Still probably buy some, baby. Yeah, 2 right. Get some bought. You'll love it. I had Astrojabs and Pfizer booster and felt okay. All goose.
Wasn't there a theory that if you felt okay after the jabs, they reckoned you had it or something? There was like a theory bowling around, wasn't there?
Yeah, I'd heard that, but then my missus, she was not ill at all in that time, so I don't know. Mark Jones, hello mate. You've missed the best stream ever. Mark got his shorts off.
I did. I did.
It's true. A bit concerned he's wearing shorts. I feel like under his jacket he's not actually wearing anything. Ah, it's got a t-shirt. Laugh aloud, people. Buy it just to put the label on their dartboard. Cheers. Oh yeah, if Jack was on there. Had the Moderna for my booster. Hits you like a train. Oh no, I don't want to feel ill.
Honestly, do it in January when it's all quiet.
Oh, I might leave it. Yeah. Had the booster. Minor pain in my eye. Okay. Otherwise, Pfizer this time had AZ for the original T.
Yeah, that AZ was naughty.
Oh, it's flipping horrendous. Hey, Brad, you okay? So, right. So that's weird. I wonder if. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they get it. Oh, yes. One of my favorite pastimes. Watch people fully lose their. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's it. I think people on the edge of stuff, mate. Honestly, everyone's like just.
It's tense out there.
It is tense. I really got in a down place a few weeks ago, and I was proper getting nagged off with everybody. Paul was like, "Stop being a slag and sort yourself out." So I did. Sometimes that's what you need. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I pressed something. Something happened. Oh, there you go. Kenny Joe.
Take care,
See you
mate.
later, mate. Bless you. Thank you for the super chat at the beginning of the stream. It was a lovely surprise. And I will use it to help. In fact, I'll help 2 people with that. So I'll use a bit of Jack's as well. Thank you very much. Bless you. No, what I said, Mark, was for the party box. I didn't want people to not be like included because there's a lot of people that have been involved in the Stone Crow and with what I've done the whole time, and circumstances change and things go wrong. So I didn't want it to be that people couldn't be part of it because they had no money. So if they didn't have,
What is the party box?
so basically,
What's the idea behind it?
So on the 16th, so next Thursday, this Thursday, we're having a party in the Stone Crow. It's our Christmas party. So I've done a party box of beers. Yeah, party box of beers, and then like some other stuff that I can't tell you what it is for the Christmas party.
How good's your distribution? If I order one tonight, will it get to me by Thursday?
Easy. Yeah, no problem.
Ooh. I'll tell you whose distribution is absolutely on point. Glen Afric's.
Yeah, they're good, aren't
they? Hey, honestly, I ordered beers at like 4:30 on a Wednesday, and they were at Madoran's on the Thursday.
It depends. Like sometimes we can nail it. It just depends on, like, deliberately, I've held all of the party boxes back until Tuesday. So they'll all go in one big batch.
Right, okay.
So the reason was with that, I just did, you know what it's like? Somebody's got a part, they bought the party box, and then they're like, suck it, I'll have the beer. I'm just going to drink the beers.
That would be me as well.
Yeah. And then you drink the beer, and then you're at the party, and then you're like, and I was like, I want everybody to get this on Wednesday, like Wednesday or Thursday. They turn up that day, so they've got their box.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
Yeah. So I've held them all back, and people are like, I haven't got the party box yet, and I was like, no, you're not getting it yet. That's why.
No, you haven't.
They're like, they're like, oh, right, okay, that's a bit harsh. And I'm like, well, you'll drink it? No, I won't. And then I'm like, you might though. And they're like, I won't drink it. You don't know me. And I was like, I know
I
me.
do. You watch YouTube live streams.
Yeah. So that's the reason for it. So,
quality. I have to get my hands on one of them. I'll get on that when I get off here.
Yeah. David saying goodbye to Kenny. Bang on, John. Try being nice to people. Really, really nice. And if that doesn't work, resort to extreme violence instantly. Yeah. I mean, I like to think that I'm very, very nice to people. I try to be. Like, right, Lids is a very nice person, a naturally nice person. I'm not a naturally nice person, so I have to work at it. But I found that being nice and being more relaxed generally brings me more relaxed and nice things into my life. If I'm constantly angry or waiting for someone to do something, they normally do it. So I just got to a point where so much stuff was on top of me and so many things I was thinking about just got really freaking wound up. And I was waiting for somebody to do something really. And they did. They fully did it. And I went absolutely mental. In fact, there was a lady that was screaming. That's how mental I went.
Flip your neck, John.
Yeah. And I didn't do anything. I didn't hit anybody. Didn't grab anybody. I just put the fear of God in them. So yeah, I had my moments. So
oh mate,
and I will say, you know, like a lot of people, they're like, oh yeah, I've never had a fight in my life. I've flipping had loads of tear ups in my life. I've fought my way through school, college, everything. Huddersfield. The first day I went to Volkswagen for my job, I had 2 black eyes and 4 broken ribs from the night before. Got an absolute pasting outside the courtyard.
Do you want to buy this Volkswagen?
Yeah. No, I was a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, the first week was like induction, so I just hobbled around like this. And I had to pay for a taxi back window because I broke a window in the taxi that they were in.
Oh.
I dragged somebody out of the window.
Bloody hell, John.
I used to be savage, honestly.
Look at the old heart rate, mate.
Yeah, I used to be terrible. I'm not now. I'm the biggest softy going. I don't like it, but something just rose up in me. I didn't like it. I was really upset with myself after. I told Paul what I'd done in a really edited way. I was like, well, I kind of shouted at him and he shouted at me, and I was like, rah, rah, rah. I was really disgusted with myself. I haven't been that angry. In fact, I told my mate, who's like my big brother, who I've known for years, and he was like, "That's not good. You shouldn't be doing that." And I was like, I gave myself a very stern.
Do you want some, you idiot?
Oh no, I didn't eat. Somebody told me, "Do you want some?" And then I went to drive off, and then they banged on my car,
Mm.
and then I got out, and I was like, "Rah!" like, and they literally crapped their pants.
Was it like a John from Lord / Ronnie Pickering collab? You like that? Do you know who I am?
Do you know what? I should do it. I flipping should do that.
I'm John bloody Lord Brewing.
I should do a beer with a Jeep on it, with me out the window going, "Do you know who I am?" Like that. Oh. To be fair,
Ronnie Pickering.
he kicked him and this other dude kicked the side of my Jeep.
That's annoying. That
They were holding on. They were holding onto the windowsill. I was stood still, and they were kicking the side step and saying all this stuff to me. And do you know what the argument was over? They reckoned I was doing 20 mile an hour in the snow on this lane, and I was doing 15 miles an hour. They were like, "Well, it's 20 mile an hour." I was like, "Well, it's nearly 10 if you're going to say it like that." And I was like, "This is not a path. This is a road. You're standing in the middle of the road. Like, just because it's a bumpy road and it's covered in snow, you're still in the road. It is a road. That is the clue, is the fact that it's a road." And then they were just being awkward. And then this guy got his phone out. And then I just flipping...
Oh.
They were like waiting to be offended about something. And I was waiting to rip someone's head off. So it was like a perfect moment. And then I got out and I lost it. And I felt really bad. I mean, I genuinely, I think if he had tried to hit me, I would have hit him. And I shouted at him and said, "You can come back. Stop walking away." Because the other guy was walking away, leaving the other guy. I was like, "When I finish with him, I'm after you. If you don't stop screaming, you're getting some too." I'd proper lost it. Yeah.
Bloody hell, mate.
Oh, yeah. That's the word. I haven't been like that for years. So I literally went quiet. I ghosted everybody from work and I had to have some out time and find out what was going on in my head. So, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I have my moments. Domesticating ourselves is the hardest animal. And then they say, "Give me free beer mats." I don't like this beer mat that you sent me for free. Custard.
Sweet. Oh, yeah.
Mark, you see me fudge? Look at this. I made this all by myself. Ta-da! Beautiful thing. Another piece before I go to bed and lay in bed like that. Custard is a sauce. No!
Nah, it's not. Sorry, Jack, you slag.
He called you a slag as well.
Breakfast snacks. That's when I done that donation. And I said to Paul, I can't remember what I paid, like 10 quid. It was like eating challenges. I was like, Sunset Coke. I was like, "Have you got Sunset Cocoa?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Have you got Weetabix?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Right." Come on then.
It's horrible. But that beer is some other people's like, "That's the best beer I've ever had off you." And I'm like, I didn't like it, but other people liked it.
It's all subjective, mate.
It is. Just because you write a sentence doesn't mean it's fact. Yeah, that's about right. Looks custard. Look, custard's a sauce, except I'm right and you're wrong. Let's move on from this. Is this like when we were talking about frogs and squirrels? Oh no, I shouldn't have said anything about the frogs and the squirrels. Hey, Joey, how you
Hello,
doing?
Spare Table.
You're right, Joey. How are you, mate? Who? Yeah, Joey. It's called Joey. Browns win.
The Cleveland Browns must be.
I always feel sorry for them. Their kit always looks crap, doesn't it? Because it's
just a plain orange helmet with a black stripe.
Yeah, but their old kit looked really like in the 70s. It looked terrible.
My favourite NFL kit's probably Seattle Seahawks because there's a bit going on with it: the blue, the green, the silver.
So with the NFL, I was always a Raiders guy. Always had the Raiders stuff, and that Raiders stuff is also in Primark. Yeah,
LA Raiders now, isn't it? Is it LA?
well, yeah. I
It
feel
used to
like
be Oakland, didn't it?
yeah, I feel like when they were Oakland, they were proper. Now they're because they were hard, weren't they? The Raiders were like they'd have a tear up with you as well.
Because they were notorious in like the 90s, weren't they? The Raiders.
Yeah, man, they'd beat you up off pitch. Now they're like in LA, they're all like getting offended about the tire brand on the coach. What's that? It actually says 25 people have Googled the same question in the last 2.
What is this? Is custard a sauce, or is this a different question?
I think it is, but who would ask if custard is a sauce? I don't understand. Who would Google that? Another downside of drinking is bed wetting. A good tip is to blame the person you wake up with. That has happened to me in the past, but not since I've been married, luckily. Make your peace with emoji. Okay. John, just when I thought you couldn't get sex here, you've just said you sign off your text with kind regards, John.
That is impressive.
Well, I tried to. I just, Do you know what the most sexy thing is? The most sexy thing that one man can say to another?
You're going to make me take my shorts off again?
No. The most sexy thing one man can say to another is, do you want to come to my brewery? That's the sexy thing to say.
I'm doing it again.
It's doing it. It's honestly. I put it in a comment. I asked somebody, I said, hey, do you fancy coming to my brewery? And I don't know who it was, just typed, that is possibly the sexiest thing one man can say to another.
It is.
I'll take that. That's amazing. I have no filter. Sober, so things go very... Oh, really? Oh, Jack. We love you. Evening, Joey. We love Joey as well. Joey is hilarious. If you haven't seen Joey's, if you for the 20 people that are left, if you've not seen Square Table Degenerates podcast, go over, have a look at what he's doing. It's very funny, and he talks like it's got a really cool accent. He's an ex-Air Force guy. He's a veteran. Go and sign up. Go and give him a subscribe. He's a good guy, and he's very funny, and he has some really cool guests, and they just have fun and smoke weed and do all sorts of stuff. I defiantly, I feel like I should say that instead of definitely. I'm defiantly not Jack's cousin, and I'm defiantly not a tractor boy. I'm a Brummie, unfortunately. Is definitely, but hey ho. Have we had what? What's he saying? Did we have a troll in or something and he's booted him?
Normally it comes up, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe Jack savaged them before they got a chance. Training standard, 3 beers from them. Off they go. Happy. Yeah, well, they were. No, hang on.
I'll tell you what, mate. Give us 2 crates of ball and we won't say a word.
I tell you what. They were. They didn't. I think if I did that, I'd get in trouble. So it wasn't even an offer. You got to be careful because some of these people will shop you, man. This has been such a funny stream. Had me in tears in parts, but I've got to say the highlights of my evening.
I'm keeping it PC.
Oh, it was wild. It was wild. It was
busy old car park.
Off the chain. How did the hacker get away from the plane? He ran somewhere. Oh dear.
Dear, oh dear.
For all those that have a computer, don't ever download Norton antivirus. That's the worst thing you can do in the world because it just turns your computer into a virus. From the beams, yes, quite possibly. Luckily, we don't have crocodiles here. But when you're around the brewery, you never see the elephants hiding in the trees. And the reason is because they're really good at it. Mark, you know, Mark, that now every time you do a video,
And this one.
every time you do a live stream, Mark, those guys and comment about your car park story. You've done it to yourself.
That's my first YouTube kind of like meme moment. That is, I'm telling you, that's the first YouTube meme moment. There's going to be loads. That's the first one.
Oh, you're gonna get it. So, did the car park? How wide were the lines apart from each other? What car were you driving? Was there a problem with the car? No, we're not saved for the jokes. Never. Next time I'm in a busy car park, I will always. Cause heavy and the grey cup.
Never living that down.
What's that? The car park? What's the cause heavy in a grey cup? I'm confused. Is this American speak?
Gotta be.
It's got to be in it. They talk in code. It's like it took me ages to work out what a 45 Yeti was. I thought it was a gun, but it's a cooler. Cause heavy, so it must be in a grey cup. One of my favourite songs, Red Solo Cup. Great song. It's about those red cups. No such luck, Jackie Boy, Brad. Evening, lads. Cheers from Glasgow.
Hello, Brian.
How you doing, Brian? Nice to see you. I'm having a beer with you. All the way up in Glasgow. Beautiful place.
Glasgow? Never been to Scotland.
You've never been to Scotland?
Nah, mate. I need to go.
Wow. Mark, me, Crummy, and Paul are doing the NC 500 next year. I'm just saying, you know, if you've got a car or a van or whatever, could be 4 of us going to the NC 500. If you've
got the Mark 1 Escort, I've got the Westfield, or I've got a T6 Transporter.
I think you probably want to go with a T6 Transporter out of all of them.
I'm up for it.
I think the Westfield would be great fun, and the Escort would be great fun. I think the Escort, to be fair,
you want the Westfield.
Yeah, Mark 1 Escort would be fun, but it's like being in, if it's loud as well, it's like being in a baked bean can with a wasp.
Yeah, it's got a straight exhaust, so yeah, it is like that.
Yeah. The Westfield would be fun, but there are off-road sections.
Are there actually?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Really?
I thought it was just a coastal road, if I'm honest.
No, apparently if you're hardcore, there's some off-roady bits, which GP and the new Ranger that's coming should do the magic. So.
Did you sort the new Ranger? Because the new Ranger was...
Oh man, it's up and down. So they've said yes, then they said no, then they've basically said yes, it's fine, it's not a problem. It's just it's already ordered, but we didn't realise we'd already said yes to you. It's a paperwork issue. So I was like, okay, fine.
Thanks for the worry.
Yeah, cheers for that. Just lay it on thick. So yeah, for those that don't know, I ordered a new Ranger pickup. So March, April time, it should land. Mark's really up. So the problem is, and you're reacting, which is going to make it worse, Mark.
Oh, no.
If you didn't react, they'd forget about it. But
react to what, mate?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. What happened? I didn't see. Slurpy Dave, they were asking about you earlier because I cracked a joke and it was terrible. Just in your 19-year-old beer review, It's a Baby did a 41-year-old pale ale on my channel last week. It was pretty good as well.
Wow.
Well, this looked like toilet water. Steve drank it because he's a lunatic. He was like, think of it like this, John. If you were in the army and you were in the middle of nowhere and you needed liquid, the alcohol's probably not there anymore, so you might as well drink it and you'll get the nutrients from it. And I was like, Steve, I've got a brewery full of brand new beer, and I live just down the road. I don't actually
The
need
tap.
it right there.
The silver tap over there.
Steve's going to get hold of me for fitness, Mark, next year.
Is he? I'll tell you what. Hashtag lose it with Lords, a community weight loss scheme.
He's a savage, though. This man ran across Iceland.
Oh my god!
Can you see that? I'm dying inside. As I literally said to him, Steve, I've spoken to the missus. I want you to help me get fit and lose some weight. And he was like, I've been waiting for this. I was like, oh, sugar. I know. I said, look, I can't run because my knees are buggered, but I'm all right on a bike and I'm pretty good at swimming. So I'm happy with that. And he was like, right, okay, we can do this. And I was like, am I going to die? And he was like, I'm going to take you to the edge. I was like, but I think as well, Lydia was like, you've got to do it for YouTube as well. And I was like, why? And she goes, if you do it on YouTube and you do it as a series, then you're forced to do it. And that's what you need.
She's got a point. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Brad Evans is laughing. Jack says, I'm trying not to get mad these days, just get even. Yeah, sometimes. There was a guy down the road who's got a BMW, and he always does it. He cuts me off constantly. And I just, the other day, I had him banged to rights. It was on the wrong side of the road. And so I left him a gap where he had to stop to a stop and get it through. And then he got to my window and he's like, why are you doing that, mate? Why are you doing that? Because you see, I was already driving. I was like, well, for one, you've done this to me multiple times. Two, you were speeding. Three, you look like a bit of a plonker, like you're overcompensating for something. Four, you live in a rented house just up here. And I know that you live in a rented house because it says to let outside. So the best thing that you've got is this car, and you just cause people havoc because you drive silly. And then he called me something, and I laughed. And then I said, I bet you've got a tiny penis, and drove off really fast, right? So then the kids were in the back and they all started laughing. They're proper laughing their head off. Anyway, ever since then, he's got to come out of his road and go up. I've twigged at what time he has to go to work. And then what time I have to drop the kids off is about the same. And I flipping cut him off every time. And I wave, blow him a kiss and smile. And he flipping drives him mad. And to be fair, he got me good, though, the other day. And I was banged to rights. But he's become this battle. And actually, both of us find it funny. We're not like... I'm not annoyed with him. I find it quite amusing. But he's laughing at me as well. So... funny. Thank you very much. Cheers, Slurpy Dave. I built that all on my own. Tears fall from my eyes as we repeat. I feel like I need to say this. Hang on, let me get some music. I feel like it needs music as well. Mark. What have you done? What have you done? Right, let me find this music. I feel like that one.
Oh, John, you're just putting petrol on the fire.
Oh well, I'm joining in. If it's
Paul's got his curtains. I've got the car parks. I suppose that's just the way it's got to be.
This is it. And I've got my Sunset Cocoa, so we're all winning. Where is it?
You bunch of beeps.
There we go. That's it. Oh, what about this? Oh, I quite like that one. What about this one? Too upbeat.
This is the one.
Quirky, suspense, restless, sneaking, quirky. And we'll go with quirky. What does that come up with? Okay. This will do. I like this. I think this will work. Right, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Here we go. Right, we'll go here. There we go. I can read this coming out. Can you hear the music? Tears fall from my eyes as we return back to a busy car park from Christmas shopping. What's wrong? She asks. I utter in reply. Such a shame. Mark would have bloody loved this. It's so busy and lovely and all car parking.
Oh my god.
Flipping egg, John. Classic Drury.
Honestly, I'm crying. Oh.
Yeah, I think I should. I should definitely do that. John, next time you're wound up, put Kenny G's Songbird close to your eyes and move to the music. That'd be awkward for them as well. Hello, Slurpy, mate. Jack, you've done, mate. Hey, Phil. Chris Lawson, just got my order in for the party box. Cool, blimey. Don't kick the Renegade worth £6.50. Yeah, well, exactly. That's it. The old turd bag. In fact, I was more concerned if you kicked the door that the bottom of the door is so rusty it would have fallen off. John and Mark, I've bought you both a new Gary Barlow and Sheridan Smith CD. You love it.
Thanks, Slurpy.
Cheers, Slurpy. That's really kind of you. That's very kind of you. John, as it's a G with a speedometer working on it, just asking. It does. The speedo works. Yeah, it does. It does. But if you're doing a 4-wheel drift, it's very difficult to ascertain if you're doing 15 or 20 miles an hour. No, kidding. I was crawling. Not being funny, John, but your angry story is okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, Mark's really upset. They thought you were speeding because your motor sounds like you're doing 120 when you're doing 20 miles an hour down the road. Yeah, it's true. It is a loud old motor.
What engine's it got in it, that one? Petrol?
No, it's diesel. It's got a 2.8 litre turbocharged. So it's got a big Garrett on it. It's a twin cam, 16 valve.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's a big engine with an automatic gearbox. But funnily enough, it's the same engine that goes in a London taxi in the old ones.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's the same engine, yeah. So they do a 2.5 litre version of the same engine.
Right.
And it also was in the LDV Maxus.
I had one of them vans once.
So did I. Good van, actually.
That was a good van. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good. They were 2.5 litre, weren't they? Yeah.
They were designed in Worthing, in Daewoo, in the Daewoo Development Centre.
Yeah, it was pretty good. That was quite good because the company I worked for at the time, everyone else had limiters on their vans for 62, and that didn't have a limiter.
Yeah.
So it's like, see ya.
Mine was a 150 brake as well. It absolutely flew.
Mm.
And that engine, so that one in mine, so it's had a bit of a tweak and a bit of a mess around. So it's 200 horsepower and it does 500 newton meters of torque.
That is good. Out of an older car.
It'll pull a house down, that thing. He's back! He's back.
Hey.
Our tiny little mechanic gnome is back. Brad, everyone's laughing at. It's the way he tells them. It's true. Frogs can't clock. Right, okay. So Scott brought up a question which was, in a fight, who would win? One squirrel or like a load? Was it one squirrel with a gun, or did the squirrel have a gun? And a load of frogs with knives. And I said, well, the squirrel could just boot it up the tree, and frogs can't really climb trees. And then Jack was like, frogs can climb trees. Well, they can, but they're not very fast.
And try and do it with a knife as well.
Yeah, exactly. They've got one hand. Squirrel can go up a tree with a gun in its pocket.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, black and green that kit is nice.
Where are the Jets based? What
New York.
New York Jets, yeah. Jets. Can custard be used as a lubricant?
Get your head out the gutter, get your head out the gutter, Captain.
A solid question. Right, I'm going to go for a pee. You're going to read the questions, Mark. And I'm going to top my beer up at the same time.
Okie dokie,
Would you like me to put some music on so you can tell the car park story?
We can do that, mate.
Do that for you right now.
Phil Smith says, Captain, probably, mate, provided you don't heat it in a pan first. And as I entered the NCP on London Road in Norwich, Captain Meats, I know someone who can confirm that gravy used to be used as a lubricant. Phil's poured out the tin, Phil Smith says, Captain Meats. Yeah, straight out. Crack the tin open, spoon. Don't need it. Don't need anything else. Out of the tin should be fine, Captain. Nice one. John, if the captain visits, check his bag for reptiles. Captain Meats, John, would you sell your beer in Taco Bell? He would. I reckon he would. Dave Wilson, are these the same reptiles as Prince Philip originated from? I'm not saying more. Dave Wilson, Captain, what do the voices in your head say? Who knows? Brad Evans, can we get a new sub chat on the Discord for busy car parks? That's going to be my first Discord chat, I reckon. Phil Smith, yes, Brad, the multi-story in Andover is a classic. Brad Evans, never been, might take the family over Christmas. See you there, Brad. I'll bring the tissue. Paul's beer reviews. I know the books just fell out of the bookcase. I've only got myself to blame. You should see Portman Road car park on a match day, Mark. You'd spaff your terrible. Captain Meets Adventure, Dave Wilson. They stop when I drink. Brad Evans, Paul. Captain, keep drinking then. Brad Evans, there's a small retail park in Tamworth called Ventura. The car park is busy all year round. Not just Christmas, it's so good you have to go around it 2 or 3, 2, sometimes 3 times to get space. My kind of gaff, mate. This is a beer channel or a confession time anger management session for Ginger John. Oh dear. Brad, you're joking. Mark's will end stream now. Have a go at Butchers. And John got fact. He thinks he's not ginger, but clearly is. But you can't be ginger if you got no hair. Paul's beer reviews. You love the theme from Romeo and Juliet by Harry Salomon for Jackar. I'm never, ever, ever going to live that down.
Where did you get to, old boy?
I got to Paul's comments. Where was it? About 8 comments up. Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, Liz.
Oh,
you
no.
need to, Mark's got this really cool story about a car park. Yeah.
Yeah, come here, Liz. Sit down. Grab yourself a coffee.
Grab yourself a coffee. It's a beautiful story.
Hello.
So, hello, you right? Do you want to hear it, Liz?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm gonna like it.
Oh,
No. I went to Norwich last Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
I went into a multi-story car park at the shopping mall when it was really busy. The end.
No, brilliant.
Yeah.
So he's got a new Discord in our Discord, which is called Mark's Car Park.
Car Park Mark.
Car Park Mark beer reviews.
What is this music?
I've just got a bit of. What do you not like my traditional? She doesn't like my country music.
I love country music. Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen are
This is just
very good.
Oh yeah, I found this. It's great for turning things. Like you did a demonstration of your new
A
sticker.
cuddly toy.
Yeah, it's like that.
A Summit sticker set.
Right.
Look
A
at that one.
coaster.
That one's got a beard.
That is cool.
That's good.
Good. That's so cute. Right, I'm going to do some washing and then go to bed.
Love it.
Good night.
Goodbye.
So fat and sexy.
My chin looks like a vagina.
Oh dear, we're so silly on this channel. It's amazing.
So silly.
Just met 3 blokes called William Hill. What's the odds on that? Oh, I like that.
That's the Slurpee we know and love.
Mm.
Corvo.
It is. It is Il Corvo. You're on the new can as well.
Right.
Paul. Everyone's
dog
laughing
on
at Paul. The dog's going to bite him in the flies. Nightbot says, please
Flies.
consider subscribing.
Yes.
Cheers. Do you know we're heading for 11, Mark?
Oh yeah.
We're 22:49 and we're still here.
Oh no, I thought you meant 1,100 subscribers.
No. Well, I've got 1,100.
Oh, are you there now? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there now. But we're at 22:49. So shall we make it until 11 and then we call it a night?
Let's do it. Yeah, I haven't got an early start tomorrow because I've got some physio on my shoulder because I'm getting old.
Well, tomorrow, what am I doing? I am going to be nursing a hangover whilst I drive the kids to school. Yes,
Merry
Danny.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Yes, Danny won I'm a Celebrity. I wanted him to win. The haunted
Danny who?
Christmas, what we've learned is he likes a lot of reality TV, it seems.
Who's Danny?
No idea. David Wilson, take care, buddy. Oh, David, are you off? Sorry. David. See you later.
Oh, mate. See you later, David.
My favourite gnome. Well, second favourite gnome. Mayor Wrench McGnome's my favourite gnome. What?
Oh, look at the life. Look at it.
Unbelievable.
Look at the life.
I've got music. This is what I do for YouTube. I just find.
Sounds like music. Sounds like music to a Bald and Bankrupt video when he's in
Well,
Moldova.
yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Do you watch Bald and Bankrupt?
Yeah, I love it, mate. I love him.
He's a legend, isn't he? What a guy.
One of my good mates this week, Steph, he's just been to Moldova and Transnistria, that like kind of country that's broke away from.
Yeah,
Is it Moldova?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Transnistria, yeah.
But it's not recognised as a country, is it? By the UN or whatever. Car parks at night. Oh. Reminds me of a police warning I got once.
I love this tune. I've been listening to. So I've got Epidemic Sound, which I use for my videos. So a lot of the bigger YouTubers I watch use this music, or use Epidemic for their music. And this track I love.
Is it a licensed music platform then?
You what?
Is it like a licensed music sort of thing?
Yeah, so you've got to give them your channel name so that you can license the music. If you can use their music, but you'd have to buy like individual tracks. So I pay.
Yeah.
The company pays a monthly subscription, so I can use their music. And the problem is, I enjoy all the types of music. So like Crummy, Crummy's actually doing it the right way, where you use the same music and you get people used to that music, and that's like your.
Brand.
It's like You know when you get in an Audi and an Audi smells like an Audi, and you get in a Ford and it smells like a Ford.
Yep.
It's the same thing where I can't stop myself from using loads of music because I enjoy music.
Yeah, Crummy's got that little guitar sort of like wow 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 thing.
Yeah.
But that is Crummy though. You played it the other day. There was something you played the other day. You were like, this sounds like Crummy's music.
It does. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It's on here. Oh, that's it without singing. Wait until I put the multi-story car park over Anchorside on Discord, Mark. You're going to lose your shit, mate.
Mate, you might have to DM me that if you can. Cut the pictures.
John and Mark, have you ever heard Captain Meat's Folk Quartet? No, never.
No. I'm never going to Google Captain Meat, ever.
Captain Mark, will you park? Mark, where will you park when you go for your physio?
Sadly, it's a village setting, mate. No high rises, not one.
John and Mark, have you watched James Blunt's new beer show on Amazon? It's not a dream.
James Blunt? What, the singer?
No, really? There's
He's got a really funny voice. I got a bottle of lager here. 4.2%.
There's that new one, Beer Masters, which is on Netflix.
Beer Masters.
Yeah, apparently it's on Netflix. My mate, I saw it flash up on my Amazon Fire Stick, funnily enough, and I went to church this evening and I was talking with my mate, and I was like, I'm thinking of doing a set of beers, like all sorts of different beers, all the stuff I've learned off YouTube and other beer people, all these different styles. I was going to get like bottles of all of them, and then get like me and my mates and my pastor. My pastor loves beer. He loves like all the different kinds of beer. I took him to Salt Brewery the other day. It's crazy, isn't it? And I just do like these are what all these beers are. These are all the different styles. These are all the different types. This is what you do. And how to pour a lager correctly, and how to pour, although the head has died on that one. I've noticed that on Budvar. For some reason, the Budvar, like Bitburger, head stays forever. Budvar, head dies.
Is Budvar stronger than Bitburger?
I don't think so. It's Bitburger. Got this on the Beer Monster website as well. What is it? It's 4.8.
Oh, okay. Is Bitburger brewed by Shepherd Neame? Does it say brewed under license by Shepherd Neame or something?
I don't say that.
Asahi used to be.
Product of Germany, brewed according to the German brewery law. Yeah, it's definitely brewed in. Yeah, it's definitely brewed in Germany. It's the Germans.
Well, there we go. The Germans.
The Germans, they love it. Right, what time are we on? We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to tell us about your favourite car park. Brew Brothers. No, I've not watched that either. I'll have a look at that.
I've not watched any. I've watched a lot of beer stuff, obviously, on YouTube, but never like Netflix. Didn't even know it existed on there.
That's mad, isn't it? It's funny how it's coming to the forefront.
Mental, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it's timely. Well, look at that. We've got 12 people left in the chat. We've
Hello,
killed
those
it.
12.
Yeah.
Annihilated.
So, 12 of you lunatics are still watching at nearly 11 o'clock. If you've never commented before, throw a comment in. I dare you. I dare you. Just put a comment and say, I'm in here. But it might be that we've got all 12 in the chat, but if you've never commented before, smash us a comment and I will read it out free of charge.
John, may I just say something about one of my friends has got a bottle shop. He's given me a discount code. Can I say that to people? Is that fair? So once you've got your Lord's beer boxes for Christmas and your mini kegs, because I know John's got quite a few mini kegs hanging around. My friend, my friend Lawrence has given me a code for his bottle shop. It's called twistedhops.com and it's 10% off if you put in the checkout, put MBR10 in the my dog's playing with the door spring. MBR10 in the voucher code section will give you 10% off. He's got sort of Siren Craft, Overtone, a lot of East Anglian stuff, Duration, Burnt Mill. So yeah, if it's there for you, it's not sponsored. He's just a mate, so he's a good old boy, is Lawrence.
MBR10, yeah, like that.
MBR10, Mark's beer review. Yeah, that's it. MBR10, Brad. Yeah.
Does it have a hashtag?
Doesn't have a hashtag, no.
Just
MBR10 at twistedhops.co.uk. He's really good, like just a family, very much like you, John, sort of family-owned business. Good, bloody good guy. He's got some cracking stuff in there at the moment. He's actually got the Siren Craft Caribbean chocolate beers, Caribbean chocolate cake beers in at the moment.
twistedhops.com.
.co.uk it is, mate.
.co.uk. And you get, what do you get free?
It's 10% off.
10% off. Shut the front door.
Shut the front door.
Boom.
It's got some good stuff on there. I sent a load of. That's where I sent an order to Simon a little while ago because I've been banging on about East Anglian beers for a long time, and Lawrence stocks most of them.
6 here in New York, PA, US. PA, where's PA? Pennsylvania. PA.
That is Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Is it?
That is. Or is it Philadelphia? No, that is that's in Pennsylvania. Is it Philadelphia, Pennsylvania?
6 here. 6 here. York, PA. Pennsylvania. Boom.
Boom.
Are you impressed? I mean, I'm impressed that I knew that.
Oh, I thought I'd murdered it.
Welcome, James. How are you? And your fantastic fluffy
Welcome, James. You fantastic fucking cat.
That's a big old cat, isn't it?
That is a lump of a cat.
It's got a massive pussy. It's huge.
Oh, don't you start getting all Jack Howard on me.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's a huge cat.
That is it. Thank you, mate.
Look at that. So, Twisted Hops, I expect a delivery. Cost you £1. Every time I point, it's £1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mark beer reviews 10. Twisted
NBR
Hops.
10. That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. Thank you, mate.
Pretty
cool.
It's like all over the UK.
They do deliver it all over the UK. Yeah, I can't remember who they use. Part of me wants to say DHL, much like you, actually.
Wow.
But yeah, they deliver all over. They used to specialise in just East Anglian stuff, and then I think he needed to branch out. I think, if I'm honest. And yeah, he's had Left-Handed Giant, Overtone, Elusive, Verdant, Daya in there. Doing all right.
They've got some good stuff by the sounds of it.
Yeah, they've got some banging stuff, mate.
I'm going to quickly share this. 1 second. In case anybody wanted to know, this is what York, Pennsylvania looks like. And it's not a million miles away from York in New York looks like.
It's really sort of lots of colonial buildings.
Yeah. I was in York just literally hours ago. That's where I was staying. In fact, I'll show you where I was staying. Let me show you. Are you ready for the 11 people that are still in chat? John's slideshow. Now, it's whether it's loaded up to photos on my. Are you Google or Apple? Mark?
I am Google, so I've got a Samsung S20.
It's not uploaded. It's making photos.
What did you do last night then, John?
So basically, my mum's got a few. I'm going to sound like a right rich knob when I say this. So my mum's got like a lot of different properties all over the place. So one of them is in York, and it's not in York. It's like on the outskirts, in the grounds of a place called Castle Howard, and Castle Howard is a stately home that's owned by
Jack Howard.
not Jack Howard, no, by the Howard family. In fact, one of the guys that was in the Howard family flew one of the bombers, or was in one of the bombers that bombed the Bismarck.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they're like pretty darn cool. So we went and stayed over there. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. So this is what it looks like.
Oh, I saw these pictures on your Instagram.
Yeah. So we were there, and
Oh, beautiful.
it was amazing. It was Narnia was the thing. That is a terrible photo. Look how blurry that is.
Wow.
Gosh, my photos are better than this. I thought.
What? And they dress up the castle and open it up to the public.
Yeah. So that tree there is probably. Oh, I bet that's 40, 50 foot tall.
Nice one. Bet the kids are going out of their minds, weren't they?
They just absolutely loved it. Gosh, these photos are terrible. I need to upload mine. My pixel photos are way better than this. That's the courtyard with the shops in it. That's a good photo.
One.
But yeah, so the kids loved it because they love Narnia. They love the story of it. You go through the wardrobe, and then all of these have been dressed like the kids' individual bedrooms, and then you go into Narnia, and yeah, the nativity, and it's just really epic. So
Decent.
yeah, I thought, yeah. So yeah, that was one of the things we did.
Hello,
So,
Mega
right,
Mate.
It's 11 o'clock. John, can I plug the Bishop Nick offer? It's been extended. Yeah, go for it. I changed my mind.
You rich now.
I'm not. I'm not rich at all. Well, I am, but I'm not, if you know what I mean. I'm rich. I haven't got loads of money, but I'm rich in...
Asset rich, penny poor, do they say? Well, I'm not saying you're penny poor, but asset rich.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got lots of assets. I've got no money.
Oh, nice one, Brad. It's been funny,
Lovely,
mate.
Brad.
Hold on, Brad. 1 sec, mate. There you go.
Straight the pussy. Indeed, says the haunted coachman. You saucy devil, you. For the first time in ages, I can stay out late on a Sunday. I feel like a naughty kid. Yeah, me too. I'm a home brewer. Good man.
Nice one, mate. That's what we
James,
like.
subscribe. Join in. And I'll next live stream. I'll pick up the invite for the Discord because there's a home brewing section in there.
Rich leg.
Paul's always telling me off for showing off.
Hold on, isn't Paul moving into this new house? Let's wait to see what this new house looks like first. The old YouTube money rolling in.
Was the theme Narnia, John? Don't think you mentioned it. It was. It was Narnia. Did I mention it like 10 times?
Yeah, you could be pulling your plonker there, mate.
Pulling my chain. There we are, bishopnick.com.
Paul might be able to say, are Bishop Nick an East Anglian brewery like Peterborough, Cambridge way? Because I've had some of their beers. I've had a beer called like Cruised. Was it? I had a stout from them. Definitely had their beers, and it was from Twisted Hops when he used to just sell that East Anglian stuff. I'm certain Bishop Nick. There'll be somewhere around here.
I'm not sure.
No,
We'll wait for Paul, the slag.
Paul will know. The slag.
Since he's had his cavity search, he's going to have a look.
Pull out a couple of cans, I reckon.
Essex, they're Essex boys.
They are Essex.
So, Mark,
Yes.
do you watch Cletus McFarland?
I don't. I know I should. I know, mate. I know.
It's Kent in the house.
Hey, Ken, how you doing, mate?
Hello, Craigie baby. How are you? We're literally going to wind this up because I don't know why I decided to do a live stream on Sunday night, and then Mark's here with me, and Paul's been to the doctors and had his bum fingered. So
It's courgette fingers.
it's courgette fingers, apparently. No, he hasn't really. It's not. I'm just being mean. But yeah, I'm glad. I hope you're all right, Craig. Craig, when are you going to come up to the brewery? Come and see us. You're always welcome. Yeah, come and see us. Andy C in the house.
Hey, mate.
It's got his Audi TT. Beautiful car.
They're going classic now. Is that the? Oh, that's the Gen 2 one, isn't it?
Yeah, but Gen 2 looks better on the outside, but you can't deny, I don't care who you are as a car person, the Mark 1 and the Mark 2, an incredible place to sit inside a car.
I was going to say, I didn't say Gen 2 is in Gen 3. The Gen 1 Audis, the 2.8 turbo TSI ones are going for like mega money now.
Oh, it's insane.
Stupid money.
Stupid money. Modern classic. I think
They are.
what was the car that I thought of the other day? And I was like, man, that thing is going to be worth a fortune. Beetles.
Yeah.
So the modern, the Mark, well, it's technically, what is it? A Mark 2 Beetle, Mark 3 Beetle.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So the first modern Beetles are in that hate period at the moment. No one really likes them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can pick up one for less than a couple of grand. And I think one of them is going to be they're going to start really fetching some big money.
Yeah. The thing is, it's so difficult to see where it goes. Like, anyone's guessing it, you know.
Yeah, it's true. All the best, Mark Jones. Love you, man. I just left the stream. I thought I would say it. Hello. Thank you, Ken. You're such a nice guy.
Hi, mate.
What a lovely bloke. Ken, I love you, man. You're a legend. You're always welcome here, mate.
I'll tell you the car I sold that I'm gonna. Two cars actually. I had a John Cooper Works Mini Cooper, the sort of second modern one. I think that will go classic.
Yeah.
And then I had the Sport Tourer Subaru Legacy Sport Tourer thing.
Yeah. There was some money.
Estate, and it's like, I sold that to get the Mini.
Do you know what? You and me need to do car talk. Right, Ken, love you, man. You're always welcome. Buzz me a message. Come up. Bring Rob with you. And then any other of the Yorkshire contingency, and come and see us, and we'll have a few beers and have a mess around. More than welcome. But I've been John from Lord's Brewing Company. I love you all. This man here.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Is Mark from Mark's Beer Reviews. Go and check his channel out. I'm going to,
Thank you, mate.
Tomorrow, I'll go and type in, I'll put a link to his channel below.
Thank you.
And yeah, come and have a look at his new stuff and what he's doing and all the madness, and yeah, he's just another lunatic like us. So
Car
thanks.
park lunatic.
Yeah, absolutely. Car park mad he is.
See you
Thank
later,
you,
everyone.
everybody, for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. Paul, hope your bum gets better.
Yes,
And
mate.
to everybody in the comments, love you all. See you later. Alan McGayers. And Jack Howard and Brad, you're still lunatics, but I love you.